do it.
I had to travel from far land. Konnichiwa, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on TikTok and Instagram at gas.money.podcast. Origato gozaimasu. AG, take it away.
Welcome to another installment of Gas Money. We are still in the United States. I think. We got Toon in the building.
Yes, Sirski. And to the far right of me, we got Cash in the building.
Hoi! And to the left of me, we've got Jackman in the building.
And to the right of me, even though we always go to the left of us, we got Akdam, Akbars, Ala Ak, Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, Ak, in the building. I got it this week.
Damn, nigga, that's a long.
I'm telling you, bro, you gotta appreciate these, man. They get worse over time.
Yeah, that was actually a dope introduction.
I appreciate it though. Facts, appreciate you.
And in the middle, we got AG in the building.
I thought because we started with him. That you feel me?
I'm gonna give you a pass.
I'm new,
but
my bad. Etiquette, not.
Nah, it's not even your fault. I think as a cast crew, we don't do a good job at introducing me, and I'm not gonna make it a thing this week.
You definitely making it about you.
I made it a thing last week, but I'm not gonna.
Last week?
What happened?
It wasn't a thing.
It wasn't no thing last week.
Yeah, that's why we didn't record.
Because niggas didn't introduce you.
I do want to apologize to our followers, friends, fans, haters, for missing the episode last week. I know you guys had to substitute us with some podcasts that you really don't give a fuck about, but we're back. And before we get into the festivities, I want to ask Cash how his travels were, and my pressing question: how did it feel to be a black man in a Asian country?
Yeah, so for those of y'all that don't know, I just got back from Japan. I was there for a week. I went on my engagement moon, as my girl called it, because that was my vacation for us getting engaged. And my birthday had just passed before that. So Japan was cool. It was like nobody really stared. Only one person stared at me the whole time. It was some old Asian lady in the train station. But she probably, I don't know what she was staring at me for. But everybody else, Japan is like New York, but everybody got slanted eyes and everybody's like respectful. Like everything they do is in a respectful way. Like they train station, they don't have like MCA cards. They have like a thing you get on your phone called the Suica card, and you just download on your Apple Wallet, and then you just add money, and then you boop, and then you walk right in. And there's no like turnstile. Like it's like an open lane. And then if you try to go through, it just doors close like, nigga, what you doing? And then you just boop, and then you just go through, and then everything's color coded. Like all the trains would be like, take the red train from stop 1 to stop 3, then take the green train from stop 3 to stop 4, and blah blah. It's very simple. But Japan, that's definitely a place like, if you can speak the language, obviously that's the only thing that's a problem. But it's just like New York, it's the same shit.
Fire. What was your not your highlight? What was your low light? Because everybody always asks, "Hey, it was the best part of your trip." What was the worst part of your trip?
Yo, I got mad sick when I was there. Like my second day, I was there for 5 days. Well, it was like 3 days and then 2 half days.
Mm-hmm.
My second full day there, I got sick like a fucking dog. Like I had 102 fever, all type of shit. Like I was fucking, because I don't even know I think I got food poisoning because we went to like some ramen shop on the side of the street. That shit was mad good. But then at the end of the night, I was fucked up. Like I didn't get to do no nightlife shit the whole time. But I went to like bad different parts. I went to Shibuya.
What was the name of the spot you went to? What you said? You said the spot that you think you got sick at?
It was like, no, it was just like some random shop, like some.
Oh, you said
store.
random. I thought you said rumpin' shop. This nigga went to Jamaica too.
Fucking Spirit of Vibes found that nigga. That's a joke.
Yeah, but I didn't get to do some of the things that I wanted to do. Like I wanted to go see a sumo wrestling show. I want to go to like that forest where like the deers bow to you, like how they bow to everybody. Like we did some shit where we held like otters. Like it was like a otter pet. They had like mad different shit where you go like sit and chill with like pigs and dogs and shit. But we went to the otter one. It was cool. We went to a samurai class. They taught us how to be a fucking samurai daimyo. So we learned how to swing swords, and we did like an action movie at the end. And that shit was fire.
Is that where you got the role from?
Oh no, I made this one. I took a kimono making class, so my girl got the whole geisha one, and this is like the nigga one.
The nigga one is crazy. Is that what they label it as? That's what they do. The nigga one is that right? Brown, right? That's what the right is. The nigga one.
But yeah, Japan. That's definitely a place. Like one of my boys was living out there. He was in the Air Force for 5 years, and he lived there for the whole time. And he was like, once you go to Japan one time, you're gonna want to come back. But it's just like that shit costs mad bread to go. But it's like if you're gonna spend that much money, you might as well travel to like different countries. So.
Got you. And you only went to like one island? Because I know it's like chain.
Yeah, I didn't go to different islands. I just went to different parts of like the mainland.
Oh, so you didn't go to Tokyo?
Yeah, I was in Tokyo, but I went to like Asakura, Shibuya. Shibuya is the main part. That's like where everybody go shopping. Like this is what like the original Bape store is, human made, all that stuff. Mad different thrift stores.
That's at Times Square.
Basically, yeah.
Gotcha.
Like there's a good thing called Shibuya Scramble, where it's like a thing you go to the top of the tower and you look down, and it just look crazy because every time the light turns, like a million niggas crossing the street. And the funny shit about that, this is what I say, everything they do is respectful. Like, even when they're in a rush, they do it respectfully. Like, you see niggas, like, you know how people run in train, you be bumping into niggas. Mm-hmm. They run in, like, a respectful way. Like, you know, you can look at a nigga and run in, but you know, he not running that fast so he can run. Mm-hmm. But he's just doing it like, oh, sorry, oh, sorry. Like, the whole time he's running and shit.
All right, cool. Anybody else have anything exciting? Oh, no, we done?
Yeah, that's cool.
Anybody else?
I ain't doing a motherfucking thing this weekend, for real. I feel like I did, but... Yeah, after hearing now, I kind of forgot.
You had 2 weeks.
Oh, to come up with something?
Like, just do like one thing.
Like, we should have been asking me these questions 10 years ago. All right, 10 years ago, I had shit going on. We don't got nothing going on now.
You're a guest in this house, man.
Yes, sir.
You had to have done something.
I had to. Why I had to?
Because there's no way that you a black man in New York City and you did not do nothing.
That's actually my fault. That's actually not true. I could be a black man in the city and do absolutely nothing. But however, you are right. I did do something.
Thank you.
I almost slapped a nigga this week.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's hear about this nigga moment.
Almost. It was kind of like a nigga moment. All right. So those of you that don't know, I work with a lot of white people. I work at like a sports event lounge in by Bryant Park, right? So it's a lot of white people there. So whenever we get people of color in there, they stand out, right? So this particular day, this nigga walked in, just sat at the bar, but he looked out of place for the environment. You feel me? Like nigga had like one of them them jackets would have like mad sports teams on them. But I knew it's not like it was like a NBA, NHL, like it had all teams. Like, like it had, like you feel me? The Maple Leafs, the Knicks, the fucking.
He was
like,
black?
He was black. He was black.
Yeah, nigga wearing a jacket like that.
Yeah, you see, so like he just didn't like fit the bill for the place he should be.
He wanted trouble.
That's how I feel.
Nah, that's crazy. So niggas can't wear what they want.
Don't act like you don't know. But you go into the corner store and the nigga with all the NBA, like multiple different franchises on his shit, that nigga's not there to buy anything. That nigga's there to start something.
Oh, he's there to start something. Especially when the nigga got the Black Nancy's on.
You're security?
Nah, I'm not security. So I do. So my role is like I'm basically this nigga know I get paid the bullshit.
Oh yeah,
and
it's a good job.
That's everybody's job.
Like, for real, like I get paid to watch TV and tell niggas no. Like, that's really what I do. Like, I get paid to make sure the TVs are on the right channels and make sure niggas not fucking with the games, right?
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, it's cool. They pay me well. But I get to roam around, right? So I was standing next to the security when I saw the nigga walked in. So the security nigga we got to start, I'm making a petition. So we got to start, like, the security that we hire can't just be anybody, right? Because this nigga's an African, look like he's straight from the continent, scared as shit, can barely talk the language, and he's security.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like he's skinny, like he's like this nigga's like a pencil, like for real. And he's supposed to be security. So I'm talking to him, I'm like, yo, like keep an eye on him. He's like, huh?
And he don't know the cultural.
He don't understand. Like you feel me? Like he's just like, huh? What you like? He can't even speak. Like he's like, huh? I'm like, yo, just keep an eye on him. He not understand what I'm saying, so I'm like, all right, cool. Let me just like, let me hover in this area, right? This nigga standing here, he go order a water with lemon.
Oh yeah. He was on bullshit. Yeah, he was.
He said, "Can I get a menu and a water with lemon?" I was like, "Oh, this nigga's different." So, how you getting a menu? You're requesting a menu, but ordering a water and lemon. Like, you know, you're not ordering that.
Well, he's trying to cleanse his palate.
nigga with the fucking all the team jacket on. He don't know nothing. Whatever. Yeah, he don't know nothing about no palate. Like, I
think you disrespected me. What you call me?
All right, so long story short, this nigga's like, he just sitting at the bar sipping his water on his phone. So I'm thinking the nigga gambling, right? Because that's what normally when niggas come to do, we got Mad TV. So he's sitting there, just sitting there on his phone and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool, let me walk away. So I walk away. Maybe like 5-10 minutes later, I just hear like mad yelling. Yo, this is bullshit, my nigga. Yo, like mad like nigga shit, like nigga trim is going on in the back. Yeah. And I'm not used to hearing this at this job because again, this is all Caucasians, right? Most of the time. So I'm like, oh, it gotta be him. Like my first instinct, like gotta be him. So I'll go back to the front. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Apparently, this nigga team losing, right? So nigga's team losing, like, so he's getting mad, right? He's like, yo, this shit is bullshit. This and going crazy, right? I'm like, yo, I go to him. I'm like, yo, I understand you going, whatever is happening, you just keep it down, right? Ooh. Not even my job. I'm not even getting paid for this shit, right? The security nigga just standing here watching him do this. That's why I'm saying we gotta petition for better security in America.
That's a black job.
Top flight security. Like top flight. We need Craig and Day out of this motherfucker. Like this nigga wasn't on shit. Like, but so I'm like, yo, can you just keep it down? He's like, nah, this is bullshit. This, that, and the third. My team losing. I need my bill. I'm like, all right, what did you order?
That water.
I'm like, what did you order? This nigga's coming here like, he's like, yo, I ordered this, that, this, and all right. So I'm like, all right, I'm told my man, the nigga that's bartending. I'm like, yo, did he get this? He's like, yo, he ain't ordered shit but a water and he did get a Henny shot. He did get a Henny shot. So he ain't get shit with that and a Henny shot. So I'm like, all right. So,
eat that day either.
So I'm like, yo, we can't do nothing. First of all, we can't even do nothing about that because that has nothing to do with us, right? Like you losing a bet don't got shit to do with us, nigga. Like you got to pay for this Henny shot. This shit is only like, I think it's like $22, right?
For a shot?
Damn.
We are by Bryant. That's half a bottle. Like we are in Bryant Park. Like you understand where we are. Like type of people that be coming here. So again, it makes sense why he stood out, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, we can't do that. Like we don't got nothing to do with that, right? He's like, I don't know, going off in that. I'm like, all right, let me go get my manager. I'm trying to walk away from him, like go get somebody. This nigga grabs me like a bitch. You know how when a bitch walk away from you and you grab her arm? The nigga grabbed my hand. Nigga grabbed my hand.
That's a jail nigga.
Yo, I didn't know where he was from. I ain't gonna front at that. I almost lost my shit and my job at the same moment. Like, nigga grabbed me. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna fry. I did feel kind of feminine in the moment. I pulled my hand. I was like, unhand me. I ain't say unhand me, but like unhand me, nigga. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, pulled my shit. I was like, yo, what's good with you, son? He was like, yo, why you walking away? He said, why you walking away from me? I'm trying to talk to you.
That nigga was trying to die.
It was on. It was the heavy shot. But you know, feel me? I had to keep it professional because I'm at work and I can't afford to not be working in this economy. You heard what Drake said in his song, right?
I think so.
Yeah, he said I go stay with this nigga in this economy. You feel me? I gotta have a job at all times.
Got you.
You feel me? So I was like, yo, my nigga, you can't be, you're not gonna be grabbing me like this. So I'm getting loud though as this is happening, obviously. So I guess the managers ran over real quick. It was like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, yo, this man wants a refund for a drink or whatever. He said he got a problem but he grabbed me and I'm really about to lose my shit right now. She's like, yo, please don't do that. Like, this is not the time or place. Like, can you just walk away and I'll handle the situation? I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do that because I need to keep my job. But if I want to know if y'all in a situation in y'all a professional setting, if a nigga grab you or put his hands on you any type of way, how y'all reacting?
I was at a job at Starbucks. This nigga, I wasn't at the job that day, but my man had told me this whole story happened. Said some dude came in the shop, ordered a hot water, got the hot water, slapped the shit out of the nigga's hand. The nigga came around the counter, was like ready to fight him. He was like, yo, what's the problem? He said the nigga spit in his face. Like shit turned up immediately. So after the nigga spit in his face, he punched him in his face, and you know like how they got like the cups and shit, like you know like the little mugs and stuff that Starbucks.
The shit that you can sell.
Yeah, so he said he grabbed that. His supervisor had seen all the shit because he was like right there, came around the counter, grabbed his hand, so he didn't smash the shit over his head. He said the nigga looked like KG. They said, yo, after that, like they was fighting, they was on the floor for a second. Then after that, the dude got up and ran out.
He kept his job?
He was tussling. Yeah, he was fired.
I'm saying, that's why I can't put hands on him.
I ain't doing no wrestling.
Yo, I can't imagine coming to work.
I ain't doing no wrestling.
Getting spit on is different, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Smack the hot water out his hand and then spit on him.
If he spit on me, I ain't gonna front. If the nigga would have spit on me after grabbing my hand like that, I probably would have punched the nigga dead in his shit.
I think the like you have to have an ability as a when you're working behind a register or any these type of jobs, you have to have pattern recognition.
Nah.
If a nigga pulls up and he's ordering a hot water, that's strike 3. You already know that he's on.
He skipped
bullshit.
the first 2.
Yeah, he's on bullshit.
I worked at Rite Aid one time, and the dude that ass came in the store. I just had my earrings in. He said, "Yo, you the F word. You wear earrings, and you a bitch."
Yeah,
I was like, "Yo,
he went to
crazy.
Yo, and literally, it was me and the shorty behind the register, and I looked at the shorty, and she looked at me, and then we just both started laughing.
Bad move.
I'm supposed to fight him?
Nah, laughing was the last thing.
Yeah, laughing is out of.
You should have pretended that nigga wasn't there. Like he was
Nah, you gotta laugh.
Nah, I feel like
I'm laughing.
Laughing is definitely like throwing a punch.
Yeah, nah, but what? You see,
because you telling me now crazy. The ball is like he's playing offense by saying I'm a bitch. Now me playing defense is me laughing like nigga you a little nigga.
Your best defense
you a little
giggling?
drunk nigga or whatever you are.
Man, no, you right in like the sense of like you're trying to uphold like trying to win the situation, but if you're trying to keep your job, you're trying to de-escalate the thing. Laughing at the nigga, he's gonna
not if I'm working at Rite Aid.
Nah, I'm not gonna
There's a list of jobs that I would be working at that I'm like, fuck it. Today could be the day I lose my job.
Today might be. You know what? I've been looking for a new job anyway.
Yeah, type shit.
That's a fair.
It's been fucking with my schedule and my hours.
In the city? Like
no.
Bro, that shit, right? You could literally be minding your business, doing the best you can do, and somebody will still come in and just do some wild shit, bro.
No, I had a person that
has wipe a figure 8 of shit on the Starbucks floor.
Oh,
That's nasty.
Like the number 8, and then it was on the wall. I went in the bathroom. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's over.
But you see, I think you handled that well because you didn't engage.
I was in Starbucks and a lady called me a nigga. Dead ass. Like
a lot of shit happened to you in Starbucks.
I was by Bloomingdale's.
I
so
remember.
you really can't determine who fuck comes in. You just going, they could look at you and not like you. You probably got 10,000 people, different people that walk past that store every single day.
Yo,
somebody's gonna say something.
So when you was working with the juveniles, you didn't get in those situations like that?
So I was very fortunate because you learn in that specific job, right? The kids, they want the tough dudes on their hall. Like we would call YDS, but you could call us baby COs, right? So the first thing they put you through is they're gonna threaten you because they want to see how tough you are, because they want you to be able to protect them at the end of the day. That's what it's really about. It's different for actual jail because they're the ones that kind of run it. It's the reverse there. So I get in the hall. I've been threatened with piss. I've been threatened with I'm gonna spit on this nigga because we had a GD in our hall. He couldn't leave his room because they all wanted to beat him up. So that my first day, they're like, yo, just guard that door. So that, don't let them go to the door and like antagonize the kid. He's gonna get transferred out of here soon anyway. As I'm there, they're like telling me I'm new, so they're telling me, "Yo, move, I'll spit on you." I didn't laugh because I felt like if you laugh, now I'm challenging his gangster. Now he has to spit on me because all the other kids are gonna be like,
nah, but he's also a kid though.
Yeah.
So my thing is like, yeah, I would probably not laugh in that situation because like him being a kid, that's definitely me telling him spit on me. But if a grown man threatens me while I'm at work,
I think laughing is challenging.
He actually made me scared.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I think without you laughing, showed that you were scared.
I don't think it was.
No. And in a situation with kids, that's different. Because when I was a CO and a nigga threatened me, I was laughing at them. Because I knew. Well, I mean, my situation is different than like a regular CO, I guess. But like a nigga be like, nigga, I'm gonna do. I'm like, you gonna do that to me? And I'd be like this.
And then what would happen after that?
And then they would just be like, and they just get an attitude or whatever. But I guess they kind of knew the hierarchy of like the situation that they was in, because it was like, nigga, you not about to do nothing to me, not because I'm a CO, but because I'm me type shit. Like,
I don't know what that means.
Like,
I don't know what that means.
Like,
you had that robe on when you said it.
Nah, because because you kind of make everybody. So your name has a face, so your name means something in jail. Same way any walk in life. Like if you work in a place for long enough, like you go to a job, you start a new job, and then you be like, oh, that's blah blah blah, and he gonna have a longer leash with certain shit than you because you're brand new. But he been there for long enough, and niggas respect him for certain things. So like when I was working in jail, it was like, oh, no, that's cash. We ain't about to do nothing to that.
Nah, so did you have to earn your stripes? Because I had to earn my stripes working with the kids.
Yeah, but so earning my stripes was different. I wasn't like beating niggas up and shit. I got in altercations, but it was like I was cool with certain niggas, and it was like you get respect from that.
Okay, so for what happened with me was, we about to jail this whole thing out, but I promise you we're gonna move on after this because this is jobs. We're on jobs. So I worked with the kids that still were in school because there's different age ranges. Yeah. So the kids I was dealing with, they still went to class, and my hall, they liked going to school because we went to school with the girls. So they obviously want to go to school. So on the school floor, we have traffic. So everybody is moving through the school floor and the doors don't lock. So the only way to lock the doors is to physically hold it on this side because it's like a two-way door. Okay. So yeah. So because it's like a safety thing. It's like because we're dealing with kids. Like it's ACS runs it. It's not the police department or anything like that. So on the school floor, that's the most dangerous floor because you see an op. On the school floor you can get out there and get at them. It's like the only place because other than that you're on the hall. Everybody eats by themselves. You don't really eat with other halls. It's very rare. So on the school hall, some action was happening. I held down the door by myself, and then after that, all the kids kind of respected me on my hall. So, because like I said from the beginning, their whole thing was, can this dude protect us? Yeah. Because if that door gets open, they all get stabbed up. That's on me. Yeah. So that's kind of how they looked at it. So that was like earning stripes for me. So once I got through that, and then there was a kid on my hall. I'm not gonna say his name or anything like that, but he was from the town. He's from Left Rack, and in Left Rack, he was my little brother's little man's little man, but in there he was the big homie. I never met him, he never met me, but I just like said a few names, and then he was like on the straight and narrow, and because I was kind of fly with him, the rest of them just left me alone, and that was pretty much it. So yeah,
shout out to jail.
Nah, hell no.
Shout out to jail.
Fuck jail. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Where y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with jail? Because it's one jail.
We might as well just
There's one jail thing on there.
Let's talk about it.
So I guess Gillie is in the news recently for saying don't bail your kids out. So when your kids get jammed up, leave them. Let them deal with jail. How do y'all feel about it? I want the dad to speak first.
All right, so I ain't gonna lie. It depends. If you have a daughter. You have a daughter? I have a daughter.
Oh, this is different. But
so it's different.
This is actually
I'm gonna speak from both.
How old is your daughter?
She's 8. She about to be 9 in December.
Salute, man.
Yeah, you feel me? We out here, man. The girl dad's got to. Oh fuck.
Nah,
I'm by myself. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like if you have a daughter, you got to get her out because as a father, your job is to protect her, right? From everything the world has to throw at her, right? And that includes like getting jammed up in some bullshit that may or may not be her fault. Like you got to get her out first and then ask questions later. Like with your son, no, it's kind of the opposite. Like you got to let that little nigga sit for a minute. Like because if you did some shit and you got jammed up and you got caught, you got to feel what this feel like.
It's tough being
It's like a learn. First of all,
it's tough being a black man. It's crazy.
Nah. And this go from, I'm not even speaking from a black man perspective. I'm speaking from a father and son. Like you could be black, yellow, white. It don't matter. Like if you have a son, your job as a father is to teach him life, like what life is going to throw at him, right? And this is this unfortunately, as a male, right? Not even being black, like just as a male, this is something that may happen to you at some point in your life, right? And if your dad is bailing you out the first time it happens, what are you learning right now?
If I bail my son out of jail, the first thing I'm doing is as soon as we get home, I'm fucking him up. Like a nigga off the street.
But that's just teaching him
because
that his father's abusive.
Hold on.
No. The reason why is because, nigga, like, I can't let the world do what they gonna do to you because it's not a fair game out there. But here, at least it's fair.
But the world is not fair.
What if the nigga's not innocent, though?
But this is what I'm
Still
getting to.
your ass whipped.
Let's say like that nigga's like that nigga toting guns and shit. You think putting hands on him is like the correct way to parent him in that situation?
Oh no, it's over at that point. If nigga toting guns and all that shit, it's over at that point. Because real shit, if you gonna get caught for it, you still coming home because I'm your father. I gotta fuck you up, but. Yo, the justice.
I don't think the fucking up. I think that nigga may be a little far gone to where like you putting hands on him is like gonna yes. It's not. I don't think that's gonna help.
I don't fight, Pop.
Yeah, it'd be some shit. It'd definitely be some shit like that.
What like, Keith Lee said?
That nigga went to go ask his friend. His dad went to go ask his friend.
His dad went to go. That was wild.
His dad's friend told that the right thing. You have to kill that nigga.
I keep telling y'all the only reason I agree with Keith Lee's dad's friend it's not funny though. Because if your son is a menace to society, that's on you. Got to get rid of that nigga. Because if he kills somebody else's son, how you gonna?
Yeah, that's on you. That's on you at that point.
Yeah, so you got to take care of that.
But not even
like Yeller. Take him to the back. Look at the moon or some shit. Look at the flowers.
Yeah.
Nah. But I'm not even talking to like that extent. Like it don't even got to be something as drastic as like toting guns against the body, something like that. Just something like to know like there's consequences for your actions.
Yeah, but that right? They got me in here with murderers, and they talking about. I
understand that. I understand.
You're talking about jail, not prison.
Right? Way. Like we talking about bookings. We're not talking about. We're not talking about prison. My nigga. Like,
hold on.
They put me in a room with a nigga that made a noise. I was like, yo, officer, I'm not staying in the room.
It goes down.
Eventually, something's gonna happen there. Yeah. I didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I didn't feel comfortable.
What noise the nigga made?
That nigga he was asleep. At least I thought he was. But when I got in, it looked like he was comfortable that he was by himself. So when I got in there, and I'm not a small nigga, so when that nigga made that noise, I looked at him. He didn't look at me. He stayed still. That nigga, I'm like, hell nah, bro. This nigga's probably high or something. He gonna get up. He think he by himself. He think I'm attacking him. Me and this nigga gonna be in here fighting. Yeah. Let's avoid that.
Yeah.
Let's avoid that.
This is part of the consequences of your actions.
But what noise could you make to make?
I'm telling you, that shit was just. It was like a grunt, but it was like some weird shit, bro. That nigga sounded like he was transforming in there. That shit was crazy.
That nigga was off that wet.
Yeah, he was off his. I'm telling you, he would have got up, thought that he was in his crib or some shit. He started shaking. Started shaking. Gone. Son. Yeah, get me the fuck out of here.
Nah, but even that though, even if that is the case and some shit like that happens, this is part of the consequences. You might end up in some shit like this with somebody like that. Do you want to continue down this path?
Son run through that?
I'm letting my son run through that.
Nah, yeah, I think.
So I got a better question. If y'all got a son, you letting him date a hoe? You gonna let him go through his consequences?
Yeah.
You gotta let him be embarrassed.
The only advice I'm giving my son in that situation is always wear a condom, no matter what.
Y'all niggas.
I don't give a fuck about nothing else after that.
I'm not even telling him.
I don't think he's wild. Because I think as a father, I think also is important, at least with your son, you you don't want to be too hands-on to tell a nigga what to do, because as a man, as a young man that we all been at one point, I thought I knew it all.
Yep.
So the moment I got some advice, man, I probably heard it, but like, nigga, I'm not going for that.
For your daughter, though, if you had a daughter, you're not gonna do that. Like, you gonna warn her of all that shit.
I don't want a daughter.
Keep her away from it.
Wow.
But
nigga started bugging out.
But I have a concrete game plan. It's not perfect, but I have a game plan for how I would raise any woman, period.
Let's hear it.
So I would tell a woman, and you can tell your little nieces and nephews and your big auntie too, because she probably need to hear it. You must treat your chastity like niggas treat their jacket. And what I mean by that is, a nigga will fuck 1 million girls, but he's only gonna date like 5 women.
Yeah.
So you treat your chastity the same exact way. Do not give up the box to no man that is not going to claim you, hold your hand, walk you around town. What we do nowadays is social media shit. Put you on his Instagram, his Twitter, whatever, Facebook. I think that is the easiest way to traverse what's going on now. Because the problem with women are, and there's gonna be niggas out there that just use that system anyways.
Yeah.
I know niggas that tell girls anything. Oh yeah, we go together. But at least you could say as a woman, if he sees you on the streets, I just busted ass last night. No, that was your girl.
Yeah.
You can't. That was your girlfriend.
You told her.
So at least you have that as a defense. It's not perfect, but I think it's the best way for a woman to traverse through these shiesty waters that we deal with. And to that, what y'all say?
That's fair. I'll say.
I don't think that's fair at all.
Let me hear you.
To tell my daughter that?
Yeah.
That's not fair?
Listen, man, we like who we like. And every person you like then also like you back. So if she's throwing it at somebody, that nigga don't got to do all that. She's still going to wind up fucking with him regardless.
No, but what I'm teaching her is,
I don't think so.
You got to get something out of that exchange. And niggas treat their jackets pretty well.
And then she's going to just want Birkin bags and shit. And then she's going to end up like what we got already.
I mean, that's the alternative. At least you got something out of it.
But you cool with you having a daughter that just wants shit from niggas. And
no, the shit I'm asking her to get is a relationship, a status, a title. Nobody can take that from her. You could take a Birkin bag back. You could take a car back, but you can't ungirlfriend me.
As the only nigga here.
Nah, you definitely can.
No, you can't.
Nah.
You cannot do that.
You dated somebody, you dated.
That's your girl.
Yeah.
As the only nigga here that has a daughter, right?
Yes, sir.
This is how I'm approaching this, right?
I'm right.
Y'all can tell me if I'm
taking notes. I'm taking notes.
Y'all can tell me if I'm bugging, right? But the way I'm approaching it is, right, I'm going to always show her the type of man I want her to be with, right? Because I feel like kids are like impressionable.
Absolutely.
Right? Whatever they see, they're going to imitate. So if she sees a man that's like, even though me and her mom not together, right? But if she sees the type of man I am, like I'm just like, I'm never disrespectful to her mom. I'm always this, that, and I'm always telling her the right things. I don't have to tell her the type of man to avoid. I can just show her the type of man to look for. That way the niggas that I want her to avoid, not even her radar. You feel me? Because
that's hard.
Because if you're not looking for something, it don't even matter. Like, you're not even paying attention to the shit, right? So that type of shit could enter your stratosphere, and it don't matter to you, right? But the shit that you resonate with, the shit that you like, you've seen throughout your whole life, are going to be the things that stand out to you. Going to be the type of things that attract you, right? And if you see a good man, and that's all you've seen growing up throughout your life are good men.
Let me ask y'all a question. My fault. Y'all think that as y'all parents really influenced y'all?
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like my parents influenced me in the wrong way. My father specifically showed me the type of parent I didn't want to be.
All right. But I'm just saying, though, it could be the same way for like y'all with y'all daughters and y'all sons. It could, y'all not, the way technology and our phones work now, I think it's damn near impossible for the parent to be the main influence of any one of their kids unless they take all that shit away.
I disagree.
But
I understand where you're coming from.
I understand where you're coming from too, but you don't have a kid respectfully. Yeah. And this is from two people that do have kids. I disagree. I feel like, kids are going to have outside influences, but the biggest influence is always going to be your parents.
But cool, but let's say, what if your daughter think Little Dirk is the most illest nigga in the world, and that's the nigga that she wants?
That's cool. She can think he's the illest nigga, but what attracts her, what in her in her mind, her body makes her attracted to somebody, is not going to be Lil Durk because she didn't see that growing up.
Nah, but she's seeing Lil Durk videos. She's seeing Lil Durk on Instagram. She's seeing Lil Durk.
The type of
women. Understand that. I do understand what he's saying because I feel like there's room for bad influences to get in.
Absolutely.
But that's why I'm saying that the foundation needs to be like
a strong foundation is going to stop all of that from happening.
So Jack, hold on, Jack. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. You definitely fucked with hoes before, right?
Yeah.
Like bitches that you know not to date, right?
Like your mom's is never gonna meet.
Yeah. So how could you know what a hoe is and like a good woman? Like how do you navigate through that?
He got you.
Two things. One, the job. If on the job, if you a hoe,
mm-hmm.
I can't bring you to career day. Like, let's say if we had a child and career day was to happen, I can't bring you to the
actual
school.
hoe. Like,
I know nurses are eating monsters, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I wouldn't consider her a hoe though.
She's a hoe, nigga. No, eating monster, my nigga. She's a hoe, nigga.
Let's not judge that. What are we talking about?
Nigga, what? She's a hoe. The only way you gonna get that experience is for sucking a man.
What you do gives you value. And if she's a great nurse, I'm not talking about one of them bitches.
She's a shitty nurse. That is not the point. She's a dick eating monster. She's a hoe. But she's still a nurse. She's a RN at the end of the day.
What she do?
She's a slut.
She's a hoe. What are we talking about? What's the difference between a slut and hoe? Now we got
semantics. Oh, let's get back to the question that Toon asked. A very good question, and he got you again.
Mm-hmm. What's the question?
How was you able to distinguish like what's a hoe and what's a woman you should keep?
I would honestly say her job title. That's right.
Back to the nurse and eating monster again.
This thing is crazy.
Basically, my point is that you probably had an example in your life of a woman that you like. You know what? This is a woman that. If I see somebody like this, or if I see these type of qualities in a woman that I'm trying to date, she's somebody worth keeping.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like
whether that's a parent or not, you definitely experience. You had something.
It would be like,
and
this.
I think that's where Ak is saying about his daughter being able to choose the right man, even though she may eventually be attracted to the wrong individual. She'll be able to make the right decision when she meets the right person.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even if she do, like, say she do have like her rebellious phase, right, where she go through and she's listening to Durk, right, and she think that shit is attractive, the foundation that I installed in her is gonna eventually come out, and that's not, as she gets older, that's not gonna be the man she settles with.
Y'all never seen Soul Plane?
Yeah.
Yes, nigga,
remember that white shorty that was on the shit?
Yeah.
And she was looking to get fucked that whole time.
How did her story end? Different situation, man.
She said she loved her father though. but
things change, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. The foundation you set as a parent means so much to your kid.
He's right, because it started with her dad.
But a nigga's gonna run up a muck on anybody's daughter though. That's always happening.
That's not true. That's not true.
There's always one nigga that run it up.
No, nigga, there's no.
There's always one.
It's not true. And if there is one, then that's one. That's her learning experience. You feel me? Like, that's just part of life. I can't stop her from everything. Yeah. My job as a parent is to make sure she's prepared for life.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? It's much more constructive than a nigga running it up. It's crazy.
Right here.
But how would you teach her to navigate with hating ass hoes though? I think that's really hard.
Not a job for me. That's not a job. That's a mom job. I have no experience in that. For me to talk on that is like me talking about like childbirth. Like, I have no experience in that. Why the fuck am I having an opinion? Her mom has to, whatever her and her mom talk about in those instances. Now if I had a son, it's different. I could tell him how to deal with hating ass niggas like son to my left. I ain't gonna speak on them.
Punch that nigga in his mouth. That's how you deal with hating ass niggas. Punch him in his shit.
Be hating. Like, even your friends be hating in a good way. It's good and bad hate. No, I have a question. I ain't gonna front.
There's never no good
hate. This is a side.
Nah, it's definitely good.
Nah, listen. This is please let me get this out real quick. Is there a difference between jealousy and envy?
Yeah.
There is, right?
Yeah.
Jealousy to me, in my opinion, right, is more of like a positive way, right? Like say we all chilling, right? And you pull up in some sneakers that I want, right? I could be jealous of the sneakers you got. Like, damn, I want them shits for myself. You feel me? Like, damn, I want them for me. Envy would be like, yo, I want them shits. I'm gonna take these shits from this nigga when he take them off. You feel me? Like there's a little difference there.
I don't even want them. I just don't want you to have them.
Yeah,
or type shit like that. Could too. Could be like envy. Like I just don't want you to have them. I want them, so I don't want. You feel me? So
You can't have everything. Who said that?
The bitch
Somebody said that on this pod.
That's crazy. You can't have everything. Yeah, that's envy.
Yeah, that's envy. You feel me? So like, is there a difference?
Yeah, I think they both have the potential to be bad, but I can't see a positive in envy though.
Nah, there's no positive in envy. I feel like jealousy is taken out of context sometimes, and it could be a positive.
Yeah,
like you could be jealous of your friends, right? Like you could be doing something that like I see is going real good for you, and I may be doing the same thing. It don't mean I'm hating on you. It's just like, damn, like I want that for me too. Like, how can I get to that level? You feel me?
But jealousy can easily spiral out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Turn into envy. Yeah.
For sure,
it's a dangerous thing.
It's a thin line for sure. But I feel like there's a differential between the two.
I think you should punch him in the mouth just to be safe. Back
the nigga up a little bit.
Nah, but to answer your question, yeah, I don't know. That's definitely a question for her mom to answer. I really can't.
I'm telling you, man, we need a woman on this pod, man. Niggas don't want to listen to me, man. But
we trying to get hoes.
It's all
what? Hoes or women? I mean, women. My bad.
Like,
my bad.
I would like a woman here to speak about.
That's what I meant.
These things, but so we all like Gillie, yay, nay.
Yeah, I mean, wait, obviously depending on the crime.
Did he leave his son?
No, he was referring. I think he was referring to the kid that killed his son.
Oh, he was saying that he should. I'm not familiar with the story.
So basically, some kid. Oh no, I'm bugging.
Yeah. I know somebody killed his nephew, right?
No, son. It was his actual son. But he was just speaking in general. But I forgot. He was having an interview with somebody, but he was saying people like, yo, leave your kids in jail so they understand, blah, 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 because I think he was more grieving off the loss of his son because the person that killed his son got killed.
Yeah.
So he was saying like, yo, like this is like street lessons right here, but that's the ultimate lesson to get your life taken. So if your kid is getting caught before he gets taught that ultimate lesson and he ends up in jail, leave him in there. And I wanted to say like, when I remember when I first started, I was in a Mac Bowler crib, and in Rikers Island, that is like the most dangerous gang, one of the most dangerous gangs, because they have beef with everybody. So they trying to cut everybody, trying to cut each other, blah, blah, blah. And some nigga came into that crib, and he was crying, like literally crying. And niggas was like, what the fuck? And I'm confused too. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on?
He was black?
Yeah, basically everybody. There's rarely any white niggas in Rikers Island.
There's other races besides black.
It's black and Spanish niggas. It's black and Spanish niggas.
It's Asian niggas.
It's barely the only nigga Asian nigga.
This nigga talking right now because he went to Japan. Now he gonna defend Asian.
I only seen one Asian nigga.
Everybody moving his hands. No matter what you do, you know
the Asian nigga I saw. The only Asian nigga I saw in Rikers Island was the fuck EY.
He was there.
Yeah, that's my son.
What the fuck?
And I was like, yo, what?
He wasn't there. Get the fuck out of here.
I promise you that nigga was there. I promise you.
Him his son.
That's my son.
The black nigga crying. Yeah, I'm confused.
I'm gonna get up on that change real quick, but that nigga, I'm gonna circle back to that. But the black nigga, he was just crying. Niggas like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what you crying for? Niggas like, I don't want to be here, blah, blah, blah. And niggas had to console him, like, yo, bro, listen, you here right now. We gonna make you safe. You good. You gonna
protection. That niggas been paying for niggas' food.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you gonna pay for nigga food, or you want a nigga cut your face? If you pussy, you gonna be buying nigga commissary every now and then. Or you gonna nigga cut your face?
I'm fighting.
Now you gonna cut my face.
If you're a pussy, you don't have no. So you gonna be a pussy nigga with your face cut, and you going to the next.
Yeah.
I'm saying you either gonna be pussy and buy nigga food, or niggas gonna cut you.
He not cutting me. Ain't nothing about buying nigga food.
Yeah, what's
That's what he's saying.
He's saying
ain't no option.
I'm fucking this nigga.
There is a third option.
He's saying,
you in the face.
I'm fucking this
I'm
nigga.
all charges and I'm going to a new house.
You punch me.
I'm fucking you up.
Listen. like I just said in the earlier story, you punch me in my face and they move you to a different crib. What you think is gonna happen when you go to the other crib?
Nah, you don't understand.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
He was good. That nigga, like, niggas looked at him like, if you do something to him, we on your ass. So it's way worse than just beefing with niggas or just being in the wrong crib and having issues with niggas.
The only way
doing something and then pissing niggas off, now he definitely on you.
The only way you will be safe, you punch me in my face. The only way you gonna be safe, you go to the gay crib, and that's it. And you gotta live there.
You talking about a CO or
don't bother me.
What's wrong with that?
This nigga was
I'm saying, if he punched you,
inmate.
all right. So I'm gonna be real. You was a CO, right?
Yeah.
If a nigga got into a fight, how long was it taking y'all to break that shit up?
What kind of fight? Like fist fight?
Yeah, niggas fighting. Yeah.
Oh, I'll be like, yo, stop it. And then
but like niggas was like had shanks and shit. Like,
oh no, then that's immediately getting
all right.
stopped.
So me thinking it like that, right? If I know these niggas gonna break this shit up immediately, all I gotta do is stay on my ground for 10 seconds.
How many niggas died, Cash? Cash, how many niggas died since you worked there?
Died?
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of. Well,
okay.
I mean,
that's my point.
That's
my point. Go ahead, take your 10 seconds.
Nah, like niggas getting cut though, because for you to get say you about to argue with it. Say you out. Okay, I'm not even gonna put that on y'all. Say you argue with a nigga though,
yeah,
and a nigga back out a knife and he gonna cut you with it. Do you think I'm gonna be able to? I'm all the way over there. You think I'm gonna be able to break that up?
Like I said, I got 10 seconds.
By the time you pull out that knife,
he's
going crazy.
I got 10 seconds. If I can't keep the nigga at bay, oh shit. I feel like I can keep niggas at bay for at least 10 seconds.
No, because let me tell you something. If you not in the gang and you in the crib with niggas that's a gang crib and them niggas in the gang, he try to cut you, you run. I stop him from cutting you. His man's down the street is gonna cut you.
I'm not running. I'm gonna fight this nigga, but I have 10 seconds to defend myself.
But this is what I'm saying. You don't understand. It's just me and it's 30 of y'all. Yeah. So what is me stopping? Like,
wait, it's only one CO there?
Yes.
Oh, y'all niggas.
Nigga, it was me. It was me and 50 other niggas.
And in my head, I'm assuming that Cash ain't really rushing to get to this situation anyway.
Word.
So you buying a nigga food?
I ain't buying a nigga food.
Nah, you don't even.
Don't even worry. I'm snitching.
But yeah,
ladies and gentlemen,
I'll be waiting how you defeat jail.
But to the point I was making, right? So that situation, that young man, whatever he was going through, he learned his lesson. He was like, yo, I am never coming to jail again. But there's a flip side where I know a kid and this nigga, I used to talk to my girl about all this shit. And there was a nigga, we used to call him Keloid. And he was Mag Baller because I would always have I had the Mag Ballers and the Jets, 2 worst games. But I was in his Mag Baller crib, a nigga called Keloid. This nigga face full of keloids because he was getting cut so much. But he was super gangster. Like that nigga was on that all the time.
Had stripes literally.
Like he was always ready to cut somebody, be cut. He told me, listen, I bled for this gang, I will bleed for this gang, and I will make somebody bleed for this gang, and I'll make somebody bleed for this gang again.
Where's his parents at?
And look, he
that nigga gave birth to him. So
that's what I'm saying. This is a nigga that killed somebody. He was 18 years old. He went to jail, and he was like, oh, I'm on that. And I'm on that every day. So that could be your kid too. You could either be the kid that's crying and like, yo, I really feel the weight of being in jail, or the kid that I did something wrong and then I go to jail and now I'm a fucking monster and I'm gonna be in here for the rest of my life. Oh, I'm a super monster. I don't even care. I'm not even thinking about going home because we used to talk to him. Like there was a OG in my crib. He used to be Mag Baller. He folded his flag, whatever. He retired from the gang. He served for like 20 something years or whatever.
Shit like the army.
Like the army.
I'm using their terms.
Yeah, nah.
So
we just poking fun.
And he was like, I mean, we had a meeting because I would always check in with him because everybody respected him even though he retired. I'm like, yo, like I would tell him I was going on in the crib and shit. I'm like, yo, niggas be wilding because I was like the cool CEO. Like I'm not about to go snitch on everybody and shut everybody operation down. But when I'm here, make sure I have a good day. I make sure you have a good day type shit. And he would be like, all right, check on me. Like he would go to work and he would come back. He'd be like, yo, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Like cool. So I tell him like, yo, listen, you gotta holler at this nigga. This nigga is like crashed out. Like his brain is just like his brain's not operating properly. And we all had a meeting, like all the big homies, me and that nigga, and he just yeah. So we just talking to him and he like tells like, yo, listen, like I go to my lawyer meetings and I go to talk to the judge. And I'm like, Judge, I'm getting out. No, I bet I'm balling again. And then he go back to jail and I ball out. And then I go back to my court date. Judge, I'm getting out. no, then I go back to jail and I ball out again. And I'm gonna do that every single time until the judge tell me I could go home. Until then, I'm gonna ball out every single day. And he told me that to my face. I'm looking around the room to see if, because these niggas is like they got these niggas run the island for this gang. And I'm looking at these niggas, and these niggas is looking back at me, and they just like this. But the thing about that, I told them, I'm like, yo, listen, Apache warriors, Spartans, and Roman gladiators, those are all three crash out mentality people that society needed at that time. And great, like Delta Force, Special Forces, we need those type of people in our army. But at the end of the day, we know those people are not right in their head.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
So you need that. If you run in an army, you a general, you the head of the gang, you need niggas like that. But at the end of the day, it's sad to see that type of mentality, especially such a young. This nigga was 22 years old talking to me like that. And I'm like, yo, I'm only 25 at the time. Like, yo, bro, I'm 3 years older than you. And the way I'm thinking, the way you're thinking is so different. It's like amazing to me.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's because of the way they brought up. And the parents that's may or may not be in it.
I always blame the parents.
It is the parents though.
Nah, niggas gotta start blaming the kids, bro.
No,
It's
can't blame the kids.
It's really not the kids.
When you have your first child and you see that child, you gonna understand.
You'll understand. For real.
You gonna look at that child like, I can't fuck this up. And some parents be like, I don't give a fuck. Right. I'm gonna fuck it up. Or some of them start out with good intentions.
Yeah, and it just like life happen. Yeah,
like you miss 2 paychecks.
I understand.
Hey, I gotta cook this crack. And now little man, that's all he know.
Bro, that nigga being a 22-year-old crash out, like, I guarantee, like,
his pops is probably a crash out.
Nah, but at some point, that nigga had to make that decision.
Why's LeBron at a crash out?
I worked with the kids younger than the fucking adults he's talking about. They were just like that too.
Meg Thee Stallion, both her parents is gone.
So she probably got it takes a village, bro.
She got grandparents. Her grandparents took control of that.
I'm pretty sure grandma, every rapper that be killing niggas and go to jail.
It's only 3 rappers killing niggas. The rest of them niggas is just talking.
They cried when Granny was gone.
Nah, if you a rapper,
Granny always around.
Yo,
Granny not always around.
Tell him what's going on, man.
This nigga don't know, man.
Talk to your brother, man.
That nigga don't know what's going on.
Come on, bro.
That niggas is low.
Can't use the rappers. That's the worst example.
I ain't use it. I wouldn't use
the worst example. Use the niggas that really
bro,
live
it be niggas' faults, bro. It be them niggas. Y'all always want to blame parents.
I'm blaming the parents.
It be the parents.
Uncles and aunts.
These are 3 parents telling you that, though. Like,
nah, bro.
These are parents telling you that.
Blaming the little niggas sometimes, man.
Nah. I mean, I do think that there's a small percentage of society that are broken out the box. But then as a parent, you recognize them and you do what keep leaving. Keep leaving.
You gotta end them.
Oh, respectfully, you just put them in an institution.
There be certain parents that really got good households, but then their kids just want to do certain shit.
What about the kids that got bad households and do good shit?
LeBron.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. It's the kid's fault.
Honestly, I feel like it's a thing with like people that have mental, like neurodivergent and deal with like some type of, they on a spectrum and they find a group that they identify with and they just go all the way towards that group. Yeah. And for a lot of people that's in a bad neighborhood, they just go towards the gang and they just like, I'm this gang and everything I'll do for this gang. Just like niggas be like, oh, I love cars, so I'm gonna just be a car.
I think Kawhi did that with basketball.
Nah, y'all ever see Higher Learning?
Honestly.
You ever seen Higher Learning?
Of course.
The white dude who shot the runner nigga at the end, who shot Omar Epps at the end, he wasn't even racist when you started off the shit.
Yeah.
He found a group. He found a group that fit him.
That's his argument.
Yeah, but like, no, actually, they didn't even fit him. He just found a group, period.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of people are.
Eventually, now you kind of skipping over like
the whole middle of the movie, the whole point.
The reason why he switched really, well, that was his out. But that nigga, fuck, Ice Cube was punking that nigga and shit in that movie. And he kind of associated his feelings towards Ice Cube towards like the whole group of black people. So that's why he became super racist, because he just felt like the way he felt about Ice Cube was the way he felt about all black people.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But y'all cool moving on? I think we jailed it.
We've been on jail for
we jailed it. Yeah. So let's move on to hip hop.
Let's do it, man. From jail to hip hop.
From jail to hip hop, you know.
There's no more.
So it's been popping right now on social media. There's a lot of Mount Rushmores going on. Seen basketball, seen football, seen hip hop, seen porn. The poem was actually pretty good.
One was pretty good.
Yeah, we saw the same one. Who they had on the one you saw?
I saw Pinky was there.
Yup.
Jada Fire.
Yeah. Jada Fire was
Roxy Reynolds.
Yeah.
And Cherokee. Yeah, you saw that. I don't think you could beat that. You could beat that?
I can beat that. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta put Mia Khalifa there. Gotta put Mia Khalifa there.
Fucker.
You not putting Mia Khalifa there?
Over who? On that list? Yeah, nigga, get back to me. I know you want to say something, because you didn't even recognize those 4 women up there.
I do know who those.
I didn't say you didn't know them.
Oh.
You didn't recognize them.
Nigga, fuck them bitches.
You see? Now let me hear yours. I know you got.
Nah, I don't have it. Well,
yeah.
If we're gonna do like a new age Mount Rushmore,
nah, all time.
New age is crazy. We gotta put my Janice Fire on there.
Who the fuck?
You don't know Janice
Fire?
Janice, nigga.
Jada Fire?
No, Janice.
No, Janice Hart.
Janice Hart, but she got mad names. But yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, this nigga got a discography.
Yeah. You and him about the battle.
They got a dixography.
There we go. Man, give us a good new age one real fast.
Tiana Trump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss B Nasty.
Okay.
Oh,
that's my bitch.
Damn, I think I need to put more thought into this.
Janice, nigga.
I'm not impressed yet. Go ahead.
Y'all niggas is wearing out of all time. I got mine.
Nah, he said new. He said new. He didn't say
Nah. All time. I'm sorry.
Nah, go ahead. Let me hear yours.
Jasmine Cashmere.
Okay.
Jada Fire.
Okay.
Gotta go one white with
White with
what is her name? Gianna? No,
Gianna
I think
Michaels?
Gianna Michaels.
Oh, what you know about that?
Have to.
I thought you were about to say Sarah J.
Yeah, Sarah J's wild.
Niggas better not do that. The original Paul. Yeah, y'all niggas is bugging. Nah, what?
I ain't gonna lie. She ain't that fire. There's so many better ones than her.
Nah, but we talking about the body of work. She's on some Wilt shit.
Yeah.
Like, Will Game don't look that good.
I gotta finish it with Beauty Dior.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
She's just nasty.
I don't like Gillie Says at all.
You a freezing freak nigga.
You a freaky nigga.
Nah, like Jada Stevens. All right, cool. And the 5th one that's got an honorable mention is Jada Stevens.
All right,
she got an honorable mention.
This is supposed to be hip hop.
What we doing porn first?
Out.
We didn't go porn.
But yeah, let's do hip hop. Who can't? I think you should do one from each region, but New York got to get 2.
Nah, y'all niggas is cheating, bro.
New York got to get 1.
Nah, that's crazy because that's not who's the one.
Are we doing all hip hop?
Who's on the one?
Yeah. If New York, okay, so you cool with that, Mr. Nas?
We only gotta go.
Nah, Nas will be on there too.
1.
I said 2 niggas from.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Are we doing all hip hop?
I thought you said one from his region.
Just from or around like.
I see what you're saying. I thought you meant make.
It's a nigga out of the States. You just gonna put in the mouth.
Nigga about to put Drake in there.
Like a Big Daddy Kane.
But these are niggas that you gotta consider though. That's what I'm saying. Niggas
talking to the mic.
Like these are niggas you gotta consider like 21. Like niggas that's not born in.
Nah,
America,
he's American.
That nigga ain't no Mount Rushmore.
I'm just saying.
Atlanta. You don't not even Atlanta. I like that. Tough crowd.
Yeah, that's tough.
I ain't gonna lie. 21
of Atlanta.
You know Atlanta has like a rich history.
Yeah,
you got that nigga on the Mount Rushmore.
I don't. But I'm saying there's niggas. There's 21 and under niggas that would have him on there.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got to think about the generations too.
So can we just do all of hip hop real fast?
All right.
So Jigga Man.
Yeah.
West Coast. Who you got on there?
Tupac.
He didn't even want to say that. he just knew he had to say it. I'm putting Kendrick over Tupac.
I'll put Kendrick too.
I'll put Snoop.
I'll put Snoop over Kendrick too.
Snoop over Kendrick?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about
what are we talking about though?
I'm just saying
Snoop
like
represents hip hop.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is
Snoop
better
is the number one rapper.
He's number one.
For representing, no, he's number one. Period. Yeah, hip hop period. He's number one. And I hate
this is news to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, it's Snoop, bro.
As the face of it, it would honestly have to be Dre.
Dr. Dre
of the West?
Nah,
not over.
No, he said.
Like, wait, hold on. We talking impact or we talking
This
rap?
nigga Snoop held a torch at the Olympics.
Nah, that's a fact. You know what? You're right.
Like, what
you're
the
right.
fuck are we talking about?
For that alone, you're right.
It's Snoop for hip hop.
Yeah, you're right.
Put that nigga up there 4 times.
Snoop. You got it.
But yeah, so we got Jigga, Snoop.
Now we gotta go to the South.
Yeah.
I would put 50 over Jay.
Master P.
This nigga's crazy.
Nigga said 50 Cent over Jay.
I put Nelly over Master P.
50 Cent. I mean, 50.
I'm honestly gonna put Ludacris.
Yeah, I'm jacking Ludacris.
I'm putting Wayne.
Master P.
I'm putting Wayne.
Nah, in the South,
Nah, because Wayne claimed the East though. He say it all the time.
That nigga's a Miami nigga.
He claim the East. Wayne claim the East, so you can't put him there. I said Master P.
Yeah, who's the wild?
We talking about hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Represent hip hop.
So
Master P. How we not gonna put Master P?
So we got Master P can't go there.
How though?
I don't see it.
Because of longevity. Niggas don't give a fuck about Master P right now.
Yeah, fuck
But what that
Master
nigga
P.
do though?
Nah, I gotta be Wayne. You wildin'.
All right,
He don't
so
represent the South though.
So we got 50. I mean, not 50. I'm bugging. We got Jay-Z. We got Jigga Man. We got Snoop. That's the only two that we got for sure.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne.
Solidified. Nah, we can't put Wayne as an East Coast nigga. He
I got-
claims
Wayne's
it all
Wayne's
the
been doing this shit
time.
since he was
My
15.
vote
He
was
claims
for
the
Ludacris.
East though, put
in
the
the
East.
South.
In the South.
He's gonna put the tips to there.
Nah.
I'm not gonna lie.
T.I.?
Lil Wayne makes more sense.
That's what I'm
'Cause I
saying.
would like Ludacris to be there, but Lil Wayne makes the most sense because that's his identity. Ludacris' identity hasn't been hip hop for
Okay.
so long.
All right, so we got Wayne. Who's the fourth? 21.
Niggas put that nigga in there. Like, what the fuck?
It gotta be NBA Youngboy, right?
What's going on?
Yeah, thinking about that little boy.
Niggas gotta put Kevin Gates up there. Man.
Damn. This nigga done ruined the list now. This ain't even a list no more.
Like Kevin Gates.
Damn.
But what we judging it on?
Jay Prince.
That's how you take every picture? Gotcha, my fault.
I'm putting Kanye fourth.
Ooh.
Yeah, I jacked that. I would jack that.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
Why?
You can't,
I can't
because
co-sign
of this Kanye?
Yeah.
Come on,
That
bro.
nigga hasn't had a good album. around
He's
here.
still hip hop.
It's the nigga sucking his cousin's dick for 4 years.
Yeah,
Like,
that
what we
too.
talking about?
I
But,
can't rock with that.
come on, we gotta fucking. All right, so if you made a R&B Mount Rushmore, R. Kelly ain't on
Kelly's
there.
number
R. Kelly's on it.
All right, then, so they
Chris
fuck all that
Brown.
sucking
R.
dick
Ke-
shit.
No, but R. Kelly didn't suck his cousin.
But he ain't sucking dick.
You don't know what R. Kelly's dick. You don't know what dick R. Kelly sucked, right?
Nah, but
R. Kelly said
we
he was
know
getting
for a
raped.
fact.
I mean, he was getting molested by his sisters and stuff growing up. That's fine.
Yeah, but he ain't
So
sucking
you-
dick though.
But
he
you
also
don't know.
said-
You don't know if he sucked a dick or not. He just admitted to
but
fucking his sister.
yeah,
What's
but
crazy is that y'all just saying that like yo sucking the dick could undo all your work.
I don't give a fuck about
Yo,
Marvin
listen,
Gaye.
in
still
the
fuck with
black
Frank
in the
Ocean?
black community, that definitely undoes a lot of respect. Yes, it does.
Because Marvin
No, we
Gaye.
just had this conversation the other day,
Hold on,
didn't we?
Marvin Gaye what?
Did we just have this conversation? Or I was just asking you this question the other day.
But this nigga about
Kanye sucking
Hold on,
dick.
everybody's talking at the same time.
This nigga is about to say some shit that I never even heard before. Marvin
You
Gaye.
never
what?
heard about Marvin Gaye?
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
He was
Thank
sucking
you.
dick. Yeah.
That's why his pops killed him.
You never heard
sucking
about
dick.
this?
What?
You not black.
Marvin Gaye was sucking dick.
And his dad, his
I knew that his dad killed him. I didn't know it was
Why do you think his dad killed him?
Yeah, he pops found
Old,
out and shot him.
old Southern Baptist nigga. You
Y'all nigga let
sucking
Richard Pryor.
what?
Y'all let
You
Richard Pryor
sucking
suck dick.
Yeah, but he's not sucking his cousin's dick.
It matters whose dick you sucking
Yes,
now?
that has to matter.
Oh, no. Why it has to matter?
has to
Nah,
matter.
that really
Why
don't.
does it have to
If
matter?
we talking about art, which is music, I don't give a fuck. Honestly,
You guys.
All right, but this is what I'm saying. So Kanye's music is just so great that we just
Nah, he's not
discredit
gonna.
we
everything else
gotta
he did.
remember where he influenced though.
Nah, he's not more influential.
Nah.
I ain't.
Nah, I don't think so. But you don't think he's like close to being influential? That influential?
Nah,
He's not. Hold on.
I think Cash about to take this away.
Go ahead,
He's
do it.
not more influential than Lil Wayne.
No,
No,
And why not?
because
because he
without
sucked the dick.
yeah, that too. Without Lil Wayne, we don't got Lil Uzi.
Hold on, Lil Wayne fucking kissed Birdman.
He
that's not even his dad.
He suck his
Yeah, he
dick.
was gay first. He was gay first.
Dick.
Lil Wayne was doing gay shit first.
Exactly,
Nah,
and we
that's
don't
not
even know the
sucking the
extent.
dick, and that's not true.
What these niggas don't understand?
That's not
Nah,
true.
we don't know.
Kanye was sucking dick at 14.
Yeah, but we didn't know. We didn't know it. We didn't know Kanye when he was 14.
He's right.
He's been sucking dick since a young nigga.
Yo, chill, bro. Chill.
We do. He
Nah,
said
that
it.
nigga
He said it out his mouth.
Yeah,
Out the
We got
same mouth,
pictures
he
of
was
Lil Wayne
sucking
kissing
dick out of him.
baby.
that was some Hall of Mafia.
And niggas had us thinking that they was like father and son.
Nah,
that was a gimmick.
I didn't think that at all. I ain't gonna.
Okay.
So
Funny shit. I would put Dame Dash in that.
You're not even
Throw that
trying.
nigga in there.
he also,
That nigga got nano bar. Hip hop.
If
He was
that's
on
real
construction.
shit, he's the most influential then. Dame Dash is the one
he's
that
not.
You don't understand.
we talking about
It's a
niggas that
Irv Gotti,
represent
nigga, like we
hip
talking
hop.
about.
Oh, man.
All right, so let's put Benzino in there too. Like, what the fuck?
Why we playing with Benzino? Y'all know how I feel. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How you feel about business?
Benz, that's my man.
That's your man. You
That's
fuck
my
with, why
man.
you fuck with him so heavy?
That's hip hop.
Because he's stabbed up.
So why you
That's a
throw him
stab
in
up
there?
there. That's what type of
Why
shit.
you
he
throw
He didn't do it. But he said, look, that nigga came to the town, started acting off. Man, niggas get stabbed behind that.
That's hip hop. That's my hip hop. Jigga stabbed on.
Fuck it. 21 Savage should be up there. It's a knife. It's a knife. He's stabbing shit.
That nigga say he ain't with no wrestling.
I ain't with no wrestling.
Yeah, but I guess the
you gotta have Kanye up there. That's it. So we have
I don't think that Lil Wayne is more influential than Kanye.
You are out of your
explain it.
Again,
we could debate.
Without Lil Wayne, there'll be no Lil Uzi.
What the name Lil? You're saying?
No, bro. There
be no Little Z though.
These niggas straight. This nigga, yo, dog.
Nah, but I mean, I think about what Kanye has done with Kanye beats and shit.
That's cool. So what? Is it Kanye beat relevant today?
Niggas Lil Wayne. And niggas trying to be Lil Wayne today?
Yes.
Niggas are trying to be Lil Wayne today.
Little niggas out here.
There's no Playboy Cardi and all these niggas without Lil Wayne, bro.
Oh, nah, that I understand.
And that's hip hop.
You talk about relevancy. So now these young niggas is trying to be Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, because of Lil Wayne.
And I could probably find a nigga that's trying to be like a nigga that was influenced by Kanye.
Find me one.
Like,
that's
come on,
most
I really
niggas.
can't think of
Any nigga that produce their own songs and then rap on the beat, nigga, that's Kanye.
Dr. Dre did that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Niggas doing this fashion shit.
Nigga, Dr. Dre did that.
Fashion rappers, nigga, that's Kanye, nigga.
No.
What are you talking about? How is that? How you saying no?
Because Pharrell did it first.
Building a bitch.
Because Pharrell did it first.
Hold on. Are we talking about the nigga that? So James Naismith is the fucking most influential basketball player. That's what we saying, right?
That's not what I said.
So what the fuck are you talking about? Because Kanye West,
you're trying to pretend like Kanye is the only nigga that did that. Pharrell did that.
I didn't say he's the only nigga. I didn't say he's the only nigga that did it.
Pharrell, you fucking crazy?
I don't know if he did it.
Nobody's wearing Kanye clothes. Y'all niggas retarded. Nobody's wearing Kanye clothes.
But nobody's listening to Pharrell's music like that.
That's not true. He has a hit record.
Kanye now doesn't. You're right. But we talking about the span of influential
I'm not saying
music.
Kanye is not influential. Yeah. I'm just saying the shit y'all trying to give him credit for is niggas been doing that.
Yeah, the nigga
like
doing
Dr.
it the best.
Dre, and no, he's not doing it better than Pharrell. Nobody's wearing Kanye clothing. You wear Kanye clothing?
Niggas wearing Yeezy.
Do I wear Kanye clothing? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Now, who does Kanye's clothing? I'm just talking about his clothing. Does it do better than Billionaire Boys Club?
Nah.
Thank you.
But see, Billionaire's Boy Club is something way different than what Yeezy was trying to get to Billionaire.
Yeah, but it didn't.
I mean,
that's his shit by itself.
But the sneaker shit,
that's Pharrell shit by itself.
That's his own shit.
The sneaker shit though, you telling me that ain't bigger than Billionaire?
No, that's
when Kanye at his peak.
It's not
the Yeezys, the Yeezy sneakers.
The peak was fire, but the longevity didn't last.
Fucking niggas is the Yeezys jumped over the jump man.
Yeah, that was hard.
Billionaire Boys Club never did no shit like that.
Yeah, it's doing it now though. Still, a Billionaire Boys Club shirt is $90.
Nah, it's definitely.
Kanye can't make nobody buy shit that costs no $90.
He also fucking crashed out.
That's not true either.
He was on his way.
That's not true.
That Kanye can make clothes that cost money.
So why is he not doing it? He's never done it.
What do you mean? The Yeezy supply, nigga, his clothing was expensive.
Oh yeah, you tweaking.
Who was wearing that?
Wait.
A lot of people was wearing it. What are you talking about?
Wait, hold on. You remember Kobe's last game?
No, I don't.
When he dropped 60 points and Kanye had that shit that had that whatever on it on the back.
I don't know.
Like it was
He had a shirt. He had a Kobe shirt.
Yeah, that shit was worth like fucking $400.
Retail was $400.
Like that was some crazy. Like when he had his own shit. Like I forgot what he was doing, but it was like a transition.
Y'all not understand that. I'm just talking about his apparel. Kanye's clothing does not have staying power. The sneakers, I give it to y'all, but again, it don't have staying power either. Jordan's has staying power. Billionaire Boys Club clothes has staying power. Nothing he has produced apparel has staying power. It just doesn't. And y'all trying to give him that credit, and I'm just not going to let it happen.
It does.
But because you over here acting like niggas is not wearing Yeezy clothes.
I do not see nobody wearing Yeezy clothes.
Because it's not as
first of all,
he
Yeezy
self-destructed that whole.
So what does that have to do with my argument?
But you're making it sound like niggas woke up one day and said we not wearing this shit because it's whack.
That didn't happen. That's what it sounds like to me.
That didn't happen.
That's what it sounds like to me.
That nigga did.
V-Lone, the same thing happened to them, and people still wear
Who crashed out over that? Like who?
The nigga that made it. He said Barry. That nigga was beating up bitches, and they were like, "Nah, we not jacking that no more."
Yeah.
Niggas said we not jacking that no more.
First of all, Billionaire Boys Club is more accessible for the audience. Like they have, it's just you can go to a Billionaire Boys Club store.
Are you helping my argument or hurting it?
How is that? Because your argument is that niggas is not wearing it.
Yeah, that's my point. That's my only argument.
And niggas was wearing it. You just don't see niggas as wearing it. That doesn't mean niggas not wearing it.
You just said niggas was wearing it. I'm talking about today, yesterday, and after that.
Because he doesn't release clothes. He's not releasing clothes right now.
I gave y'all now the argument of what do you mean he's not releasing clothes right now? He's releasing clothes all the time.
Kanye West?
Yes.
Yeah, the recent shit was
he
a
doesn't have
good
clothes
shit.
out right now.
He's releasing clothes, bro. You
His shit got shut down. How is he releasing clothes right now? His store got shut down.
That's what I'm talking about in the last couple of months. I'm talking about in the last year, 2 years, 3 years. He's been releasing clothes.
Yeah, and niggas are wearing those clothes.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Where?
What are you talking about? I wear shit on this fucking show all the time.
He wore Kanye shirt here?
Yes, I have. Multiple times. Multiple times. Yes, I have.
So
I wear Yeezy shoes multiple times. What the fuck are you talking about?
The shoes, nigga.
All right, those are clothes. Those are clothes.
No, I said apparel. You don't understand what apparel
All right, and I've worn Yeezy clothes here.
You one nigga. There's 15 niggas that
Because y'all niggas don't fuck. Y'all niggas, are you fashion nigga? Do you
yes,
say you're
I wear
fashion
clothes.
Nigga? All right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
All right.
Like, you don't even leave your fucking crib. You don't go to the club. You don't go nowhere, but you a fashion nigga?
What does that have to do with getting fly? Going to the club? I'm getting fly because I'm going to the club?
There was one time I went to the club and told me I couldn't wear Yeezys in the club.
Thank you.
All right.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
What does that have to do with what I said?
The reverse was, it was a Spanish-ass club.
Yeah, no,
and them niggas didn't know.
That wasn't my point.
Niggas didn't know what was going on.
I wasn't shitting on his clothing like that. He's trying to make the argument that what does clothing and the club have to do with each other? When you get your flyers, where do you wear your shit at? When you get your flyers, what do you do?
Niggas and
why ain't I answer my question?
I wear it in public and I take pictures. Nigga, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck about going to no fucking club, nigga. That's my point.
It took you 45 minutes to answer that question, bro.
It took me 45 minutes. Nigga, you just you saying bullshit right now. You saying a load of bullshit right now.
I want to say one thing. I remember you had bought like them little Kanye West socks shits. So obviously the nigga shit sell because you bought it.
Yo, bro, you're missing my argument here. You are comparing shoes to apparel. I'm talking about clothing.
Hence the whole shit.
But he's also
bro.
though you bought those after, like, I haven't bought anything after that whole Kanye bugging the fuck out shit. Not that I really care about that shit, but that was the sneakers. They haven't made new sneakers.
No.
You have literally bought
his shoes. Yeah.
I would consider that apparel.
It's not though. It's shoes.
But like you bought it when that was like his shit.
When you get
it wasn't Adidas.
When you get Adidas, niggas buying Michael Jordan clothing.
Nah, like shirts.
No, they're buying his shoes. So if I would have come up here and made the argument that Michael Jordan make popping clothing, I would look stupid as fuck. That's how y'all sound to me, and that's just my opinion.
First of all, you talking about fucking athletic wear. Like,
yo, is he okay?
Nigga, you talking about a fucking Jordan shirt, nigga? That's athletic wear, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
What are sneakers? Like what debate are you trying to have with me? Just let's make it clear as possible.
Don't use Jordan as the brand when you're talking about this type of argument because Yeezy never started out as athletic wear. Obviously, Jordan that's a whole different conversation because Jordan's shoes became casual wear because of the iconic him being an icon and us representing Jordan on our feet because he was the best black athlete. That's how Jordan's shoes became a thing. If you want to talk about an argument of if a nigga's shoes versus his apparel, then Yeezy would be a representation. Something like Golden Goose would be a representation. Something like that. We're not talking about a nigga that has athletic wear comparing his athletic shoes to his fucking shirt. Like, what the hell are you talking about right now?
Yeah, that kind of make no sense because real shit, you could wear Jordans to the club, but you not wearing no Jordan t-shirt to the club.
That was my point.
Like, my nigga, like,
my point
apparel's apparel's the whole brand. Now, if you want to switch it up with sweet streetwear and lifestyle and all this other shit that they want to do, that make it weird. But real shit, Kanye his brand is up there, but every time he moves the needle somewhere else, he always tarnishes the last shit. So when he was with Nike, when he left Nike, he tarnished the whole Nike shit. When he was with Adidas, left Adidas, tarnished that shit. With Gap, he always seems to fuck up whatever he just had.
And then also the Pharrell versus Kanye thing, that's not a skill level issue. That's Kanye's outside antics affecting his brand. That's nothing to do with his skill level.
I don't think y'all understand. When you are a CEO of a company, you have to represent the brand of your company. There's a reason why niggas was buying Teslas because Elon Musk was the coolest dude in the world at one point. Now people are having trouble selling Teslas because Elon Musk has attached himself to Trump. It's not that hard to understand. I think it's the emotion attached to Kanye, which is fair. Y'all can have that opinion. Again, we are arguing opinions here. But if you're going to tell me that you can compare Yeezy's clothing to somebody like Pharrell, I'm just going to disagree with you.
You can't compare Yeezy to that. What you can do is compare their catalog.
Wait, why can't I do that comparison? This is what my question is to you.
Because Kanye has a catalog of shit. He tends to tarnish and fuck up a lot of his old shit.
Why is that Pharrell's problem? Why is that my problem who's making the argument? That has nothing to do with my argument.
I mean, with Pharrell, you got Billionaires Boys Club, they got like ice cream and all this other shit. No, that's all not from Like a lot of that's like collaboration shit that like
no, it's not. That's his brand.
So all of it's the same shit.
No, it's his.
Because I mean,
it's just like how
don't they have a deal with Adidas?
No, yeah, they collab. They do that all the time. Just like when Kanye went to Nike, when Kanye went to Louis Vuitton, and
that wasn't Yeezus though. When he was with no. But when he was with Nike, that was still a Nike product.
Yeah, because his own brand was not popping.
No, he never. He didn't have a brand.
Yes, he did. Kanye went to APC and tried to make his own brand through that. Kanye has been, y'all don't understand because y'all are not paying attention when this dude has done this fashion shit for a long time, and that's why the Virgil thing bothered him so much because he watched somebody who was his little man become bigger than him and doing things that he always wanted to do. He says it all the time. I watched Virgil take my spot. Kanye's whole thing is not to build his own brand. He wants to be recognized by the fashion houses. He wants to be a part of Louis Vuitton because having your own brand is like baby money. You see what Pharrell's doing now, right? He's with Louis Vuitton. That's the goal. Is to get to those people make $1 billion deals, $1 trillion deals. Having your own brand is dope, but you have to sell it. It's like the nigga that made Tremaine, the nigga that made the cotton shit. He was with Supreme, and then he branched on to his own thing because he couldn't do what he wanted to do at Supreme. The fashion shit is relevant in this conversation because y'all are giving Kanye a lot of credit that other dudes had did. You just said that, he's the first nigga, or maybe you said the best nigga that was rapping on beats and making his own beats. And Dr. Dre did the same thing. Why you not giving Dr. Dre the same props?
He write his own shit. Ice Cube was.
Kanye writes his own shit?
No.
So what's the point?
But back then, I felt like he was though.
Nah.
That nigga ain't write Jesus Walks.
No. He didn't. Kanye never wrote his own shit.
So what it sounds like to me is like niggas is just making excuses for Kanye. Like, I speak to you about fashion is an excuse. I speak to you about music.
When did I make an excuse?
You just told me I can't compare him to Jordan Brand because it's not athletic wear. And I see niggas playing ball in Yeezys all the time.
What are you talking about?
I just said what I'm talking about.
Niggas is playing ball in Yeezys?
Yeah.
What Yeezys?
The Wave Runners. Didn't Nick Young
he definitely made.
That's not a basketball shoe. Nigga, Gilbert Arenas played ball and Dolce Gabbana, so now Dolce Gabbana's athletic.
Yeezy definitely made one basketball sneaker. I did one.
Let's not get it fucked up. Yeah. Every single pair of Jordans are basketball sneakers.
Absolutely.
100%.
Right now, these are all basketball.
Because that was the main purpose.
Niggas made it fashion when Spike Lee incorporated them into the black community.
They just told me that the credit goes to Michael Jordan. I agree with you.
That's actually what. No, but that's what actually happened. That's when they started becoming like a street fashion thing. When Spike Lee started bringing them into the movies and shit.
I'll actually give Kanye props for bringing Jordans back into streetwear because dead ass though, because niggas stopped dressing like that for a while.
And that nigga ain't on the Mount Rushmore.
No, I'll give him that, but y'all making up a lot of excuses for this nigga for no reason.
There's a reason. It's the nigga music.
I think
it's because of his music.
Because of his music.
That's why he could suck a dick for 8 years and niggas don't give a fuck about it.
I don't know about all that.
He said it. What are you talking about? You don't know. He said he was sucking his cousin's dick for 8 years.
Where the cousin at?
In jail.
Wow.
Back to jail.
I mean, wow. The same nigga that he said.
Not only
so we gonna take everything face value from the
nigga that said
it. We hear from this nigga Kanye and we be like, man, this nigga just chatting.
Yo, we gonna take it.
Some other shit. I just feel like this is a nigga asking for attention.
No, this is my argument.
I don't give a fuck.
This is my argument. Kanye, his music is so great that no matter what this nigga does, we just gonna overlook it. Like no matter what.
I'm not.
He sucked the dick for 8 years, and we're like, you know what?
So he R. Kelly a rap?
I went.
Yeah,
he's the R. Kelly a rap.
He is for this. For sure.
I fuck R. Kelly.
He has to be. I still do too.
I don't fuck with Kanye no more.
I believe R. Kelly was out. He'll still make good music.
Yeah,
but I don't think Kanye.
No, and that's the reason why I don't rock with Kanye no more. It's because of the music. I don't give a fuck about the antics. His music just sucks to me.
You don't care about him sucking dick.
No, that's a problem.
I mean, as a person, I would definitely judge him on like that. But as an artist, I really don't give a fuck because I think these niggas be doing weird shit. So if I just sit there and be like, "Oh, Kanye's a weirdo," I would have to be like, "Okay, I can't fuck with Diddy no more." I think Diddy definitely did some flagrant shit. But what I'm gonna be like.
I don't
fuck his whole his contribution to hip hop because he did weirdo shit.
Diddy sucked the dick.
I should be like I shouldn't fuck with Meek because I seen Meek be around Diddy.
Yeah,
Meek probably seen some shit.
Meek sucked the dick. We know that. We know that. We know Meek sucked the dick.
We don't know that.
He said it.
Before we go over crazy, I see we was talking about streetwear, luxury streetwear. If you want to fuck with some shit, gotta fuck with the Rotten Apple Club. I be trying to get these niggas to wear the shit, but niggas don't be wearing shit.
When I
I said it.
Where can we buy it?
At the Rotten Apple Club on Instagram. You can follow the link. You go online. You cop some ill fire shit and support.
Thank you. All right, so let's
Diddy never sucked a dick. Meek Mill did.
I got a question. Though.
Is it on the Mount Rushmore shit?
Vaguely. It's about like discrediting people. Like, let's say your man's, you found out they on some Kanye shit.
Sucked the dick.
Nah, be more specific, please.
Sucked the dick.
Like what he said that he did to his cousin till he was 14. Your right hand man's tell you like, yo, bro, like something's been on my chest. I gotta tell you something, and he tell you that. Do you still look at the nigga the same?
No. He gotta get help
for being flagrant. For doing what he did to his cousin.
Yes. You gotta get help.
I went. That fucking with a cousin. That's where the line happens. But nigga, if one of y'all niggas would say I wouldn't put that on y'all, if somebody I knew was flagrant and they be like, I didn't know they was flagrant up until the moment, I'd be like, bro.
Let me.
What does that mean though?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cut the nigga ass, but like, I'm gonna stop being a friend, bro. Like, come on, honestly.
You gonna have him around your kids?
10 years ago.
Answer my question. You gonna have him around your kids?
Yeah. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Now, how? I have a gay aunt. So
that's not the same.
How is that not the same
thing? That's not the same. Did she lie to you for 10 years of your
But
friendship?
she never had a conversation with me either.
Yeah, but it was how'd you know that?
I'm a nigga. I could tell. But she never sat me down and be like, I'm gay.
You couldn't tell with your man. That means he was deceiving you.
That nigga never did no gay shit to me.
Okay.
Or said anything gay.
Hold on, yeah.
I'm just saying, so the problem would be that what, he lied or that he's gay? Or both?
It's up to you, bro.
I'm asking.
I told you, I would probably be upset that a nigga lied to me.
I don't like the deception.
But if he was my friend for 10 plus years and I felt like he hasn't stepped no line with his gayness, then what the fuck? Well, I'm gonna be like, fuck you. You my mans. We probably hung out before. You probably gave me bread at one point. You probably did everything a friend could do that I could trust you, and then eventually I'm just gonna be like, oh, you lied to me about being gay.
Yeah.
All right. And find another friend. Find another friend at 30 son. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine that. Imagine how corny you look.
I really want to hear this nigga. He about to jump out the window.
Nah, honestly, if one of my men told me he was gay,
not just he's gay.
Okay.
He sucked his cousin's dick.
All right, see, that's the line.
But you're talking about.
I just told you niggas that.
But yeah, that's a whole separate situation because that's a mentality.
That's his prom.
Yeah, but that's a like a mentality of a child. You don't know what you're doing and you're just acting out like that's normal for kids to.
Huh?
I see where you're going with that.
I don't. Go ahead.
Like if you talk to any like psychologist or any doctor or anything, they're gonna tell you like it's normal for kids to act out the acts that they see and blah 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 and shit like that. Just like what Kanye West said in the song, like I opened my mom's magazine, she had gay niggas sucking each other dick, and me and my cousin used to act out what we see in the magazine. That's the thing that kids do. That's why you're not supposed to be exposing kids to sexual things, because even if it was a boy and a girl, would that be right? No, that would still be fucking wrong. Why is two little kids sucking each other's dicks or eating each other pussy and anything like that? So if my man's told me that, would I look at him differently? No, I know niggas that.
This is lying, bro.
What niggas? I know niggas. No. I know niggas that. And as grown men got exposed for fucking trannies, and if I see them, last summer I was in the hood and I seen them. I see my mans that got exposed for that, and I was like, "Yo, what's good? How you been?" Blah blah blah. And he was like, "Yo, I seen you, man." Blah blah blah. And he was on a block with everybody else.
Yeah, and
niggas ain't say nothing to him.
Yeah,
and then
he was fucking trannies.
On camera.
There's
been multiple niggas.
So and then when I was leaving, my man was like, "You wild," and I'm like, "Nigga, I knew that nigga since we was kids, and what he does in his personal life, honestly, I don't be with niggas. So I don't give a fuck what this nigga do. This nigga can't do nothing for me, and this nigga will probably never do nothing for me going forward in my life. So what the fuck does it matter?
Like
Cash, how many gay friends?
That's not a friend. That's not a friend.
That's not a friend.
So define friend, because I don't be with niggas at all. So I don't have no friends.
Converse with.
If your mans that you play ball with, play ball with for like 10 plus years, you found out some. Actually, you say you don't have to be them niggas friends.
This is the wrong
if it's somebody
I'm pretty sure he got friends. I just don't want to say
it don't gotta be friends. It don't gotta be friends. It's just somebody acquaintance that you know for like 5 years.
He won't give a fuck.
You just find out niggas sucking dick, gay on the low.
That happened to me when we was working at the YMCA.
That was still your friend?
Whoa.
When he was working at the Y, I'm not gonna say his name, but the nigga,
I don't know what you
know what I'm talking about. Hey, Momo.
I wasn't.
You didn't know he was flagrant?
No, nobody knew he was flagrant.
Niggas knew he was flagrant.
No, niggas did not know he was flagrant.
I knew he was flagrant. That's not my friend.
That's because I knew him before he started doing that though.
Not doing what?
Oh, the Hey Momo.
That's when you found out he was flagrant.
When did you find out he was flagrant? When he first walked in the gym, your gaydar went off?
When I saw him walk.
Hey yo.
All right, the nigga.
That's hey yo. Fine. I'll accept that. I knew that nigga was gay, but he's not my friend, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
that guy was your friend.
Sure. What is define friend?
Can you call
a friend is somebody that you can talk to and like have like a good rapport with.
This nigga, we define friendship.
But could that nigga call you?
I mean, he never had my phone number.
That's your friend.
Did you hang out with him outside of work?
But I hang out with him.
Did you hang out with him outside of wherever y'all
met?
You
don't hang out with niggas.
I don't hang out with niggas.
So it's like, I'm not trying to play. I'm just trying to say like,
so you don't have no friends.
If that's the definition of friend, no, I don't have no friends.
I would consider Cash my friend. I could call Cash. If Cash is not at work or with his girl, and I needed like a ride somewhere, I think I could call him and he'll give me a ride.
So can you do that with him?
Like if I found out,
but I wouldn't get offended because I know Cash. I don't think Cash will give a fuck.
All right, so question: what if I found out like Toon was gay?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Be his friend?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, why not?
You be cool with that?
Yeah, I'm saying yeah.
I knew this nigga for 13 years.
He would have lied to you, like deceived your thoughts all the times. Like, yo, let's go out for your birthday. He talking to a joint in front of you, and it's like, yo, bro. You really like niggas? Like, you put on this whole
the only thing I would say, because the extent of our relationship at this moment in our life is doing this podcast once a week.
That's my point.
So then it's like, if he's gay, I'd be like, yo, this nigga full of shit talking about this Toon bitches and all that. It's Toon's niggas. That's what I'm saying.
You see? How I get astray?
I've known this nigga for 16 years. If he tell me he gay one day, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset.
I've known the nigga for too long. Why you ain't never tell me that, bro?
But what if he didn't know he was gay yet?
I don't give a fuck. The moment you felt that twitch,
why the fuck y'all gotta know?
You're my man.
Because you my mans. We've been out back.
What?
Baby, I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
Yeah, hold on. Bitches together. Nah, I got apologize. I'm in a relationship.
You gotta raise your hand.
You feel me? Look, if this nigga was out, we've been bagging bitches together and all that, and you out here sucking dick on the low, my nigga. Like
it's the betrayal.
I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed.
Why does that make you feel betrayed?
Because you my mans. We supposed to be mans. Like you supposed to be my right hand. We supposed to be like all of that, and you not letting me know something that's like
sounds like y'all niggas is in love. Which is gay.
You don't got love. Which is the case of Lydica food. On some shit. You got love for your best friend. You don't got love for your best friend.
There you go.
You
No, but I'm not in love with my best friend.
So I
have love for
your best friend. My heart. My hearty.
Oh yeah, it's a joke, 100%.
I've never called this nigga that. I know him for 16 years.
All right,
I think don't joke.
I got a question.
We do.
I got a question.
I don't want to use this.
No. Because I don't want to. Okay, so
him and him. They best friends.
He's crazy.
Say you have a friend that you've been friends with 16 years, right? You said 16 years.
Yeah.
And he's been to you've been to his mom's house and his mom cooked food for y'all together and y'all been living like that the whole time. And then one day, he's just in a bad mood and he like, I don't feel like talking about it, boom, boom. And then y'all keep going, cool, y'all whatever. Months go by. And you haven't been over his crib in a while. And then one day he tells you, yo, I'm not gonna lie, that day I had a bad day. It was because I found out my mom died. You feel betrayed that he held that information from you?
That's different than telling
How is that different?
That's
Because
like
that's if anything, that's because look, and that would be a bigger betrayal because you're withholding the information of somebody that was in my life rather than what you do in your personal life. You don't have to be with me when I'm fucking bitches, but you used to come to my house and eat my mom's food all the time, and you had a relationship with my mom the whole time.
When you grieving is different.
Grieving is different.
When you lose a parent, somebody that's so monumental in your life,
that's a bad comparison.
different.
I think it's perfect.
When you out here just sucking dick and it's just what you like to do, I'm expecting you to tell me. It made me feel on some real shit.
They're not doing it for that.
No.
They probably like they looking for love.
Whatever your reason it is, I feel like the betrayal is you felt like you couldn't tell me this information.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Like you don't trust me enough to tell me this.
Whether the nigga told you day 1 or year 16, you would still feel the way you would feel. I can't be a friend.
That's not true. That's not true. Even if you told me, even if I feel betrayed, I'm not gonna not be your friend because you're gay. I'm gonna be not fuck with you because I feel like you don't trust me, and there's a whole different level of shit. So
you think you know everything about your best friend? You think there's no secret between us?
Nah, we definitely got shit. So this shit about my baby mother that he know that I don't know, and there's gonna be secrets there. Like,
you probably should explain that.
Only because the 3 of us are friends. We've been friends for now 16 years too. But there's definitely secrets there. I'm saying something like that, like a preference of shit that you like. I feel like you should tell your friend, just because it's like we been out, like I said, bagging bitches together, been outside looking for hoes. You telling me the hoes you looking for are different than the hoes that I'm looking for? Like, you gotta let me know we on the same time. And if you're not, it's cool, but just let me know.
But how could y'all niggas hang out during that time period?
What you mean? If that's the time,
because like if your friend ain't into bitches. And you know that. What the fuck are y'all gonna be doing?
How many times you been on Steinway? How many times you been on Steinway
together?
How many times you been on Steinway?
Yeah.
And there's been bitches out with a gay best friend.
I mean, a couple times, of course.
So that means it's perfect time.
But is that the odds? Like
how many times have you pulled up on those bitches with the gay best friend?
0 times.
Why? Because you don't got a friend for her friend.
You really can't do nothing.
But if I have a friend that's gay now, those bitches become available to me. Yeah. Not only of the other bitches,
because there's not enough. Because there's not enough bitches that's not with a gay friend.
You see what I'm saying? Now and that is different because their mindset is different. They didn't think anybody was gonna pull up on them. Most of the time, those are the bitches not getting pulled up on. So those are the bitches that's more likely to talk to you when they get pulled up on.
Yo, this is the reason I hate this whole conversation, because this is a conversation that goes on forever. All the time.
Yeah, it really could.
Would you have a friend that's gay and you knew he was gay?
I have several.
I don't think so.
I have several friends that are gay right now, actively.
Gay men.
I have 3 gay friends right now.
And you hang out with them outside of work?
I've had hanging out with them outside. But I'm confident with my sexuality. I feel like a lot of men aren't. The ones that aren't, like, on the low.
So you would go out with those 3 gay niggas and you would just go out together. You would do that?
Oh, hell no.
So this is exactly what I'm talking about.
That makes us a group.
Technically, you and your one gay friend would be a group.
Nah. Because it's never
that could be a date.
That could be a date.
You can hang out with somebody gay and it doesn't have to.
If you go out with your gay friend and you pay the whole bill, that was a date.
That's a date.
Maybe to a nigga, ignorant nigga, maybe.
Nah, if
I had a friend that was gay and I paid for dinner, just how I would pay for dinner with my straight friend, I wouldn't look at it.
If you pay for the nigga took me on.
If you pay, that's
y'all ready to move on?
But this is why that doesn't make sense, because if all of us went out right now, it would be no problem.
Who's paying for it?
I'm talking about the paying thing.
The paying matters, though.
Nigga, we all paying our own way.
Then that's not a date.
I'm not talking about the date thing. I'm just talking about all 5 of us go out right now and we go to a bar or some shit. What's the difference between us 5 going out to a bar and you going out with your 3 gay friends?
All right, so people on the outside are going to associate the 3.
Well, are they wearing a dress?
One of them might be. I ain't gonna lie.
So then I believe you are comfortable with sexuality.
I am. I do have a friend that will sometimes come pop out in some women's clothes. I'm not gonna hold you. I've never. But this is what I'm saying. I've never had one-on-one time with these people. I'm not gonna hold you. Every time I've been outside with them, it's been 4 or 5 multiple people in a group of us. They just been there, and I fuck with them.
So that's what I'm saying. So would you hang out with the person that wears a dress one-on-one?
On some real shit, though. I think that's tough, on some real shit, the only person I've ever hung out with as a friend one-on-one is this nigga. It is because we have a different level. It's like my brother. I have mad friends that I don't hang out with. I'm just not that type of person.
I would say this. The thing that make it different, like if you chilling with like 3 gay people, and like why I wouldn't personally do it, is just because the level of conversations. They go a whole different place. It's not like we talking political. It's not like we talking sports. We not. As soon as something that somebody sees coming around and they like, oh, now look at him, I kind of just don't feel comfortable. I don't really like those conversations. I work in the film industry where there's a lot of gay people. I got no problem with them. But when they start talking like sexual and all them jokes and shit, I'll be like, nah, y'all be. It goes to a place where I'm like, I'm good, because I don't even like the way them conversations go. I don't even think straight niggas sometimes talk like that.
All right.
Like sometimes it'd be like, God damn, like sex to them is like sex, like, not like sex to them be like whatever. Like one gay dude at work, he was joking around. He was just like, nah, gay people fuck because they just like your shoes.
All right.
And I was just like, yo, that shit is crazy. Like y'all just give it up like that. And the person was just like, yo, that's why there's some.
Y'all don't know straight people fucking.
Yeah,
I know. Back when fucking two Long Islands.
Get it done. All right. So before
what's this nigga's favorite line?
That don't mean much.
That don't mean much. Back my 20s was a good time, man.
We got
you fuck bitches over their shoes.
No.
I ain't gonna front. I might fuck a bitch depending on how her toes look.
You feel me?
She got cute toes. I might.
You fuck. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, what?
Nah.
Go ahead. We go ahead.
You fuck fat bitches?
All right, nah, we gonna go ahead. That's cool.
Yeah.
What kind of fat are we talking?
Like real big and round, like Charles.
Like
round,
nasty fat, like
round,
sloppy fat.
Round mound or rebound.
You gotta be
Shapely.
like shapely.
Thank you.
You gotta be a shapely fat.
My man know what he's doing.
If you put like pants on and the fupa out a little bit, which you got like nice hips and the stomach not crazy.
Look like a
and the
woman.
You like a woman? Yeah, but if you look like a fucking baked potato, I'm not fucking you.
Why you ask that question?
Because
he's saying that.
You gotta figure out if you fuck anything.
Because he's saying he'll fuck if you like a toes. I'm saying you fuck.
Nah.
If you don't fuck fat bitches, but she got nice toes, then
that's a rare combo.
No. Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I never see fat bitches with nice toes.
Niggas just be on his head.
I think it's gonna be outside.
Let's not start that.
Niggas ain't been outside.
Like that, though. I'm a
I
parent.
really can't wait for a nigga to come on his bottom and went outside more than me. Or us, I would
That's
say.
rare, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not outside looking at fat bitches. That's for sure.
I'm outside looking at bitches.
Nah, fat bitches be wearing Jordans and shit. They be wearing a lot of sneakers.
Bitches Jordans.
Got toes out. They just look ugly.
I'm not
They
defending.
got sandals on.
I'm
I'm
not
talking
even
about
having
bitches
this
with
debate with
heels.
niggas no more.
I'm talking about bitches with heels. Fat bitches not wearing heels. Fat bitches not wearing heels.
Bitches do be wearing sandals.
I'm talking about bitches with heels with the shit that go up all the way and they got a tie right here. Like bitches now, fat bitches not wearing that.
Nah, they wearing flats.
They wearing flats, my nigga. Like I'm not. Nah, that's not what I'm talking about.
That's the funny shit is when shit was popping
at the pod.
and niggas start backing out the pictures of bitches that they used to fuck with back in the day.
The shit.
All right, y'all want to talk about more hip hop, or can we talk about like some real shit?
Nah, we can move on.
Let's talk about something.
All right, so Shannon Sharpe has been in the news. This ain't hip hop. I don't want to put this on hip hop. So Shannon Sharpe has been in the news because he's accused of rape by a young lady, and I use that word "young" literally. And it's a tough conversation because he's saying he's innocent because the relationship was consensual, and the young lady is a performer. She's on OnlyFans. I don't know her name. I don't really matter.
I forgot, but she's
popular on OnlyFans though.
Okay,
she do got the fatty though.
She's bad.
All right,
she's appalled.
No.
Hold on. Before we continue, what is the definition of appalled?
Pretty ass white girl. That's what it stands for.
Huh?
Pretty ass white girl.
No, it's fat ass white girl.
Fat with a PH.
But she's slim thick. Like she's like in shape. Like she's like.
Toon don't say she appalled. I ain't jacking that.
I'm gonna find a picture of this girl.
But my thing is though, nigga. So if she's appalled, what category is Sarah J in?
They both pose. They're different types of pose.
I'm done. I'm done. Ain't no way. Those are two different built bitches.
The picture I seen of her, she had the fatty.
But see, my thing is though, is like, how could you have, like the weight class thing? I look at the Pog shit as a weight class thing, right? There's no way you gotta have a heavyweight fighter and a fucking featherweight in the same thing. I don't care if the featherweight still be knocking niggas out. He has the same knockout ratio as the heavyweight. It's not the same, bro. So you tell me she got this little fatty, and that's cool. She probably do. But there's no way she could be in a category with Sarah J. Or another corn-fed white joint.
I'm rolling with Toon on this one. He's the expert. I'm just
the expert on Paul.
I'm just saying, bro.
Paul the expert is crazy as a black man.
I don't think it's that crazy.
It's crazy as a black man being a Paul expert.
Who else would be the Paul expert? Can't be a white man.
It can be. It can be a white man.
So
right.
Yeah. So, anyways, Shannon Sharpe allegedly,
let me see,
offered the young lady $10 million to kind of like cancel the
She looked for Asian to me. I ain't go
the allegations.
She not a pog though. You calling this a pog?
I'm at a stretch with a pug, but she got the fatty though.
That's not a pog to me.
I don't. I'm gonna just go with Toon. I ain't even gotta look.
Nah, I go for to me. A definition of a pog is like white trailer trash with a fat ass.
I guess
so. Like a little bit, some weight to her, right?
A little weight like to her, but like she looked too polished. Like that bitch looked too clean.
Also, pog is a negative thing to you.
Not negative, but like
I was filthy with a P.
That's jokes.
Nigga said filthy with a P. Nah. It's just like you know what I'm saying. She look like it's crazy. Yeah, I just feel like she don't fit the definition of a pog. Like pog to me is like you got like the big ass titties, you got the nice waist, you got the fat ass.
Cash doesn't redact his statement. It's fine. So
she's not a pug. She's just like a workout girl. Like she got a nice body.
She just got a nice body. Yeah.
So can we move on to like the actual part? The fact that Shannon Sharpe could go down.
Nah, he not going nowhere.
I got some shit for this.
Okay. I pretty much done. Is there anything other information you want to add?
Oh yeah, so basically she accused him of sexual assault, saying that they had an encounter where he was mad aggressive. He was like basically putting hands and feet on her and blah blah blah. And then she exposed a phone call of Shannon Sharpe talking to her, and she was recording like, "Oh, I don't know why you want to go out because I don't feel like going out, blah 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 blah, but I don't want to get choked." And then he was like, "Well, shit, I might choke you in public." and then there was a quiet, and then he was like, "Big black man chokes little white girl." And then Shannon Sharpe rebutted by saying that Busby is basically the same lawyer that's doing all these cases. Same thing with Jay-Z.
He is. Tony Busby.
He was like, you might be releasing a 30-second sex tape and release the whole 30 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever it was. And he also released text messages that she had sent to him. And basically it was saying like, basically the things that she was accusing him of was things that they were doing normally in their consensual relationship, like they were doing race play. Like she was telling him, "I want you to put that big black baby in me. I need some of that big black baby gravy. Oh, come slap this fat ass. $25K for each cheek." Basically, like it was like race play shit. Like, oh, you big black man choking little white girl. Basically, same shit.
Yeah, his defense was they're into BDSM, so like this is a part of their bag. And to that, my esteemed panel, what do y'all say?
Can I add a little one token that I think niggas may have missed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, y'all saw what Axe said about this?
No,
Axe said this nigga Shaq.
Oh yeah,
Axe been wilding lately. Honestly, that nigga like there's certain shit I really don't condone when you work in the media, and I feel like this nigga Axe is really like he's wilding, but he's on some shit that Shaq is out here. He plays the game of like sabotaging niggas because I guess Shaq wants to be the black, the guy, so,
the black.
So apparently he was paying niggas to do some dirt on Shannon Sharpe. I don't know if this is directly Shaq's work, but Act definitely said live, not on some like niggas clickbait, not clickbait, niggas recorded him not knowing this nigga Act is on his platform saying that Shaq is on some, he tapped in with niggas to like make sure that Shannon Sharpe goes down. So
I can believe that. Shaq seemed like that type of nigga. And I like Shaq, but he do seem like the type of nigga that he would be the head nigga in charge.
I got a bigger problem with this whole shit.
Yeah.
I think right now we seeing a war on freaks.
Yeah, you can't be a freak no.
All right, first of all, wait. Before we go even further, right? I'm just gonna say, I feel like Shannon Sharpe is guilty.
That nigga stole it. that nigga stole my take.
That's a great take.
All right.
there's a problem about right now being a black man that's hypersexual. Can't do it. That's just on camera and you getting paid by the porn industry. Because it seemed like everybody going rape out.
Easy porn.
Shannon Sharpe definitely did the shit because he just settled or had an offer to settle for 10 million.
She dubbed it
because it's cheaper than. But that's cheaper than litigation. That's the reason why they do it.
You think it's cheaper than clearing your name like Jay-Z did? Because when the shit came out with Jay-Z, he said we gonna fight this shit.
It's definitely cheaper.
The thing is, ESPN is with Disney, so it's like
he already stepped down.
No, understood. But once that shit come out, no matter what, Disney don't want you.
He temporarily stepped down.
Cash is right though. It would have been much cheaper to have just paid the $10 million. Yeah. That's why he did it. It's not an admission of guilt.
Yeah. Plus, it's he's got to go on around a world tour of being new evidence coming out and people putting fake allegations and all this shit. So if I just come out from the beginning and be like, yo, listen, this is some bullshit, but I'm gonna just give you this money so you shut the fuck up. That's gonna be much easier than even if he does clear his name. Nobody gives a fuck. They be like, oh, he has allegations. Like you always see online. Oh, but doesn't this guy have allegations? Like an allegation, I can make an allegation on you right now. I can say you was sucking your cousin's dick when you was 14.
Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Nah, but like I'm gonna take the Jay-Z. I'm gonna take the Jay-Z route. Prove it.
You don't have the Jay-Z money.
I'll pay though because you know what that shows. You know what that means though. You know what this means. I mean that for anybody, not just you. Medicaid, Obamacare still like fucking talking about EBT. Fucking pay whatever I get good.
Once the allegations come out,
nah, but this is what I'm saying though. When you pay and you admitting guilt, right? It just opens the door for other people to be like, oh, I could open season. You feel me? If I go the Jay-Z route and I'm like, nah, we gonna fight this. It show niggas like you could fight, you could accuse me of it, but do you have the money to fight it?
But the thing about Jay-Z, he doesn't have to be in the public eye.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharpe is in the public eye every single day.
I'm not even thinking of it like that.
I feel like Shannon Sharpe though, I think he's the Club Shay Shay shit and the shit with Ocho Cinco, like that ESPN shit is definitely a big boost, but like that ain't like. You think like he
gets his biggest bag from ESPN.
Yeah, from ESPN for sure.
Of course, but like nigga, he has two other platforms that is his. Yeah, he's not gonna
be broke.
But I also mean like the other platforms he's on isn't like some small time shit.
No, of course.
So that's what I'm saying, and those are his. So it's not like somebody could be like Shannon. I think you should step away from Club Shay Shay. Yeah. Like somebody could definitely be like, yo, I don't think you should be on First Take no more.
Right, and this is why he stepped away.
And that's what I'm. But like, yeah, it's his bag. But like,
nah, bro, could you imagine?
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
That's what I'm saying.
It does look bad, right? When one, you step away, and two, you agree to a settlement or you offer a settlement.
This is Disney, bro. I don't know if he's gonna be fine.
It's done.
I don't know.
Look at Johnny Depp, man. He was done. It was just allegations.
Nah, I feel like you could beat it. And if any nigga that proves that you could beat allegations like this is Jonathan Majors.
Where's Skip at?
That nigga over here arguing with black people right now. We just found that nigga racist.
He has to be quiet because he out there show you trying to fuck Joy.
Yeah, he got some shit right now. Yeah, he quiet as shit right now.
The only way you beat these allegations is if niggas get caught up on this shit, you just gotta disappear. Because what happens with niggas, but see, I think you can. You just gotta like take it on the chin. You fucking pay your shit, and you don't.
If Shannon right, if Shannon disappears,
that's what it is.
It's a rat for
these niggas be wanting you to disappear when this shit happen. And if you don't disappear, niggas is gonna keep attacking you. And I mean, I think you should fight, but sometimes niggas just it should run. Like niggas, you on top until some shorty say you fucking did some wild shit. Bro. I'm lying though.
Nah, but that's crazy.
That's what happens because Jonathan Majors' trajectories to the moon.
That's my man.
They threw some shit at him. Yeah. Bro, you got it.
That's a fact. That's your fault.
That nigga was running away.
That's his fault.
But you gotta know.
You gotta know every bitch.
New evidence came out.
He was chasing her.
He said some crazy shit.
Yeah, he said some crazy shit. It was on the phone call recorded.
I get violent. Some shit like that. It's a weird
it sounded like a warning to me.
No, he was apologizing for what he did. He admitted it on the phone call that he choked. Yeah, he choked her.
Tory Lanez called fucking Megan the Stallion and apologized for what happened.
He didn't say what he was apologizing for. He just said, I apologize. I'm sorry.
He shot at her.
He shot at her. This nigga on some bullshit.
He shot at her and she stepped on glass.
Nah, he shot her.
We can
agree to disagree. He's in jail.
She's not. He didn't have the fucking gun.
That's crazy.
That's exactly
how you went to jail.
Come on, you know.
Because he ain't snitch.
I know how.
Because he ain't snitch. That's what happened.
I told you.
Bitches outside shooting at each other.
He definitely should take the stand. Wait, tell me why he didn't. You were standing on that.
Yeah,
because he had to. Because if bum ass hip hop rules, you can't take the stand.
Hip hop.
Yeah. Let me be accused of shooting a bitch. I'm taking a stand.
Yeah,
Let me be accused of shooting a nigga.
Yeah, but
I'm taking a stand.
The story.
So you snitching?
Like not
Bro,
even
I'm
to
not
make it
going
funny.
to jail over no bullshit. Not in my age now, 30s, bro. If I didn't do it, I'm telling.
Not
bro.
even to make it funny though. With Tory Lanez, with Shannon Sharpe, with Jonathan Majors, y'all put yourselves in these positions.
What? Fucking with women?
It's not even that. It's just the way. It's just the way you're doing it. Shannon Sharpe, he knew he was fucking around. Like
what? With being a freak? Like,
yeah.
Like Jackman said, like what? So if I'm a freak, I'm playing the line of like eventually this shit could go back.
Yeah,
I'm a freak.
Imagine this though, she got him for like rape for like fucking her in her ass.
Wait, imagine it's the bitch that
no.
Wasn't even.
Imagine it's the bitch. Remember when he came out with the phone call shit that happened to him when he was on the phone? Imagine it's the same bitch and it was the same time.
That was a
She's trying to
grown
get paid.
That was a grown woman.
It's the same bitch.
So like, let's say, So let's say a woman like licking your gooch and she lick your ass.
That wouldn't happen to me.
You don't like that? You don't like your Gucci lick?
That's on my bag. But
I just don't think like if you having sex and it's consensual and like
you can
if
say
it's
no.
slipping to the wrong hole,
You can
that's
say
rape.
no. You can say no.
Not the ass, but like everything else.
No, you can say no for anything.
All right, so can you rape your girlfriend or your wife?
Yes.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You can?
Yeah.
Your wife especially?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you mean especially? Don't make
I feel like once you I feel like, and this is a hot take, I feel like once you marry, y'all become each
Come
other's
on,
property.
brother. Don't do it.
I feel like once y'all are married, y'all become each other's
I
property.
hear you.
Yeah, you going to jail.
I hear where you coming from, but nah, bro.
I feel like if you're my wife and I'm your man, if you come to me one day and I'm playing the game, you just want to like suck my dick, I can't stop you.
All right, so what if your girl want to peg you? Then it's not rape?
See, slippery slope.
You are her property.
Yeah, you see, this is why you
Right.
can't play those
Now you got a
games.
dildo
If she
on
would
your ass.
if she would have pegged me,
Yo, don't even say it, bro. I don't even want to.
That's your man.
I don't want to hear it, bro.
That's your man.
I'll fuck with y'all.
That nigga been lying to me.
So you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. You have no reason to be upset, nigga.
Nah, my girl not
I
even
just don't
into
want to
that, so
hear
I'm not even
it.
fucking
Actually,
with
if you
that. I'm not
gay,
even
you
gonna
my
be that type.
friend. Don't even
First
tell
of all,
me.
you gotta
Let's
know the
keep
type
being
of
gay.
bitch. You gotta know the type of bitch you got though. If you got a type of bitch that want to pay you, first of all, she want to fuck niggas. You already know how that
Yo,
goes.
I got a story.
Nah, she just might be a freak bitch.
Nah.
I got a story.
Let this nigga tell his story. Let this nigga tell his
Swear to God, I
story.
got a story.
I think you about to tell the same story about the shit that you told you
At
was
the
going to
movies?
slap the bitch.
At the movies,
And we told that nigga not to
You
tell
told
the
you
child.
told this story on this podcast.
Oh, yeah, that shit happened. That shit is
That
crazy.
shit scarred you.
I don't think he told her. I think he told her off the podcast.
Yeah, but he was
Nah,
going to
it
record
was
it.
on
He
the
was going to
podcast.
record it.
Nah,
He told that nigga not to say.
don't add that last part.
So-
Tell the story.
All right, cool. So he had a shorty, 2-man type shit.
Wait, whoa.
Boom. So we go out to the movies, whatever. I go buy a bottle of Casamigo. I already don't like the bitch because she's acting too funny. She's like, oh, nah, you bought a bottle? Oh, nah, that's cute. This and the third bomb. I'm just like, this bitch is whatever. So we sit down. I'm drinking, pouring up. We watching Avatar. We like 10, 15 minutes in the movie. This bitch say, I got the strap. I'm like, what, you about to rob the movie theater? Like, what you talking about? She's like, I got the strap. I say, I'm not afraid of guns. Like, that's what it is. She's like, no, I got the strap. I get up, I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? She's like, nah, I fuck niggas. That shit threw my whole brain through a loop, bro. Like, these bitches do that shit. And before I tell y'all what I did, what would y'all do?
I'll be like, that's what's up.
I'll continue watching the movie.
That's what's up.
I don't think
I would instantly think that if she's fucking niggas, imagine how many of them niggas you would never know are into some shit like that.
As long as they ain't my friend.
I always blame the niggas.
Yeah, I
I
think
always
that's
blame
fair.
the niggas.
Bro, peep this, bro. She had 2 kids. So at this point, now I start making fun of her baby father. Because I'm like, wait, hold on. Like,
And that's what she popped you. She popped him, right?
Yeah, I mean, some shit definitely happened.
She said, chill out, pop. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
This nigga's wild.
Yeah, I just finished the movie. That my man like, yo, good shit, bro.
I ain't go front. I wish you would have just did that because you fucked my whole evening.
hey, yo, I can't front. That shit fucked my whole, like, 2 weeks up.
Niggas don't know how to run and pick a roll, man.
That's it. That's what's wrong with
You know how many times this nigga fumbled the bag when we had bitches?
I could believe that.
Oh, my God.
Just by looking at this nigga.
This nigga fumbled a couple times. There was one time we was on the way to a J. Cole concert, right? We smoking a blunt on the highway, right? I roll the window down to Ash. I see bitches driving next to us. They smoking a blunt. So we can, I link eyes with the bitch driving. We laugh and have a little moment, right? We go about our day. This nigga speed off because you know he's scared of pussy. He speeds off.
Drive faster.
This nigga be fast as shit.
Nah, we was racing.
Racing the bitches.
Oh God, though, I swear to God,
I'm not racing.
Racing the bitches.
The bitch sped off first, and then after that, so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm driving behind him, and she made a maneuver. She was behind the car. I went the other lane, boom, beat them.
I'm not racing a woman.
You see what this nigga do? All right, anyway.
So why they speeding off?
This nigga's crazy. This bitches we talk about. We on the way to a concert.
Yeah, and then look how God saved niggas.
So, all right, yeah, God definitely did. We get to the concert, get to our seats. We settling in. I look to the right of me. Who do I see? Pulling up, same road, right next to us, same seats. The two bitches that was just in traffic with us, right?
Dope.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, cool. This is meant to be. The night about to be lit.
How'd he fuck it up?
I'm getting there. So we vibing. Concert, everything lit, right? Concert over. We go to we walking back to the cars, smoking and shit.
I ain't really fuck it up. Yeah, I ain't fuck it up. So like we get inside the whip, and then after that, so we talking or whatever. I just broke up with my shorty like 2 weeks ago. With her for mad long for like probably like 2 years.
That's tough.
Boom. So we all in the whip, we talking this and the third. But I didn't realize what happened, but shorty's vibe changed completely. So after that they leave, we supposed to meet them at McDonald's. They don't come to the McDonald's. She not answering the phone no more. Next day I go to the back seat. I'm looking through shit because I'm driving my mom's car this whole time. Sitting on my car because we go all the way to Long Island. I look in the back seat. There's a clear hill back there. And I'm like, oh, that would make sense why these bitches stop fucking with us. But I don't know, though. But I also gave shorty weird vibes because I just had got like a 2-year relationship. So if you want to say I miss out on bitches, those two, the world can have them.
So I got a question, right?
He fucked it up.
I'm not saying, because y'all share the same mother, so I'm not going to be disrespectful. But why?
Be disrespectful.
Why your mother got stripper heels in her car?
Nah, it wasn't stripper heels. It was just like you could tell that like a woman is in this vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. They were kind of was like stripping. They were sparkly, and they were the shit I was talking about. That strap up like, like they fake were like your mom's was trying to.
I heard that's how you tell they sell pussy.
Wow, he said.
I don't like this conversation.
This is crazy. Nah, but you definitely phoned to the bag because we could have had bitches that night.
But why you say God saved you?
Oh, he's saying God saved us because
it was a good day.
When he sped off from the bitches to never be seen
that's
again.
That's what every nigga said. God saved me. It was a good day.
They pulled up.
Bitches was whack anyway. Yeah, I know. I know.
We end up seeing them bitches again at the concert, so we had like a second chance.
And still didn't
execute.
Let me tell you how that shit should have went because actually a similar situation happened with me and AG was with me. So we was driving 59th Street Bridge, right? Fucking this is when obviously niggas wasn't with their girlfriends and shit. Clear. But we driving, we open the window. No, we left for spot. We ended up.
You heard that, right?
I said
niggas wasn't with their girlfriends and shit.
Not like obviously not relationships.
He's not the only comfortable though.
But anyway, long story short, we fucking driving 59th Street Bridge. I'm gonna make sure I make the story mad short. But these bitches is right next to us, side by side. My man's is driving. Obviously, in his head, he's like, I ain't gonna race these bitches. Because why would I do that? Why would I do that? So we going back and forth, just talking, chatting, blah, blah, blah. And I can't remember who had the bright idea, but I reach out the window to somebody was driving because then
I wasn't driving.
Somebody exchanged phones, not phone numbers, exchanged phones on the 59th Street Bridge.
Drift type shit?
On some shit like that.
This is crazy.
Fucking get the number and proceeded on with the night just like that. And I think that's how that story should have went instead of that
that's
whole.
That's how you execute a pick and roll.
But niggas is bugging
this
out.
nigga think he a guard. He really ain't.
Yeah, that's it. This nigga didn't see the blings of the basket. Nigga said, fuck it. I'm gonna get back on defense.
Good times. I think the next generation is never gonna experience these things.
Oh yeah,
that's why.
Unless it's on Grand Theft Auto 6. Like back
if it ever comes out.
I just had a lot of fun in my life, and it's dope. But Shannon Sharpe. Hey, it had to be you. And Shaq, if you are behind this, my brother, you're diabolical.
Axe been on point about the allegations that niggas doing wild shit. And when you said that, I'm like,
there's two niggas I don't want to beef with in the industry right now.
50?
No, 50. 50's cool. Shaq and Whack 100. The two niggas that got to shop.
You beefing with 50?
But I do got a question though. I
like some friendly shit.
Do you think that age gap is like that age gap is a problem?
Yeah, that was the second. Thank you. You're a good podcaster, man. I think that is an extreme problem. I think that, and this is just my opinion. I'm not holding this over anybody else. I think that if Shannon Sharpe was messing with a more seasoned hoe, this would have never been.
So what's the age range? Like how far back can you go?
60 years old.
So that means 55, 40. Like
there's a
his
formula.
age range.
There's a formula. You have to cut your age in half
plus 7
and plus 7.
Plus 7.
I don't
so
know.
if you 60, if you 60 like he is, right? So it'd be 37.
37.
That's the youngest. That's the youngest.
He can fuck with a 32-year-old. 30. I think a 30-year-old woman would have been.
I feel like a 30-year-old would be.
She would have been able to handle that situation.
Wait, we talking about a new age 30-year-old or 30-year-olds? Like, because I don't know.
Our 30s.
Nigga, how old is Mariah Mills?
Who is that?
45.
Which girl is that?
That's Zion's.
Zion's.
Hold on, something's wrong with her.
Yeah,
something is wrong with all these bitches that sell pussy.
I think so. I mean,
not to that. No, not
to her stand.
Not to her. I think something is literally like she's missing something. Like something happened.
All right, what about Anthony Edwards' bitch? The one that he had a baby with.
She's smart.
She's smart.
The one that just got
baby
paid?
mother. Yeah, the one that just got 10 mil.
She's smart.
I think it's a double standard. For real, for women, I think it's okay.
Yeah, because
I definitely understand the point of it. Yeah.
Tracy Ellis Ross.
Yeah.
She said,
what happened with her?
She said straight up. Yeah, you can get it, Jack.
She said that she dates younger men.
Oh yeah,
She like younger men because
but why?
Because like the masculinity level was not the same. It's not toxic masculinity.
She basically saying what, Toon?
So she saying old niggas is toxic?
Toxic masculinity.
So what's that say about the young niggas?
But when she say younger, she mean
They
like
saying them niggas is bitches.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
No, she saying 34. She talking about niggas like my fault. She talking about niggas like us.
Yeah, she can't be.
She's talking about
she
you
would
gotta think
fuck
about her
niggas like
age. She fuck niggas like us. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because we're not toxic.
Truthfully, what I think,
But nah, she's out of her fucking mind. She just can't keep an older nigga. I feel like the younger niggas, I'll put up with some shit.
You don't think that pussy?
An older nigga, a nigga that's 50s, he not putting up with no shit like
The pussy
that.
not good enough to keep her?
Not from
The pussy not good enough to keep her?
Nah, it may be fire, but think about it's certain women that you kind of see that don't have they haven't had men like for a long period of time, and then you gotta wonder because like Tracy Ellis Ross is not like nobody joked on her about not being attractive.
Yeah,
the same thing with I'm trying to think of one woman. Yeah, like
that's what I'm trying to say. With certain women,
Taraji. There's certain women that you.
They're beautiful what they sing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. Like certain women,
like Mariah Carey, like
they want to get away with certain shit.
Huh?
Certain women want to date younger men because they want to get away with certain shit.
Yeah, of course.
Like that's just simple. I think if you date anybody younger, either man or woman, you just want to get away with certain shit. Because you can break it down to them, they don't got past traumas to make them feel like, oh, nah, you can't do that. Oh, nah, that's a deal breaker.
But when you say younger, though, it depends. Like, I feel like when you hit a certain age, that younger shit don't matter. Like, Tracy Ellis Ross is like, how old is she?
Nigga, you
she
not having, I'm telling you right
50,
now,
60, right?
You not having no deal breakers with Tracy at all.
Me?
No, there's no deal breakers. She gonna be able to do whatever the fuck she wants to.
That's not true, nigga. I've been through a lot in my 30 years of living to have deal breakers, nigga. If she want to stay outside and do whatever the fuck she feel like doing, nigga, I'm gonna have
problem. As long as she want to keep on fucking and we cool with each other, like
you're saying that for status. You're saying that for status.
Because honestly, real shit.
No, nigga.
When they want to do, when they dating somebody younger and shit like that, you most likely don't want to get married.
You see, shit.
I want to get married though. That's what I'm saying. I'm a different type of 30-year-old.
No. If I run into Tracy Ellis Ross as a single man, hey babe, she can do whatever the fuck she wants.
But if you really love her though,
no, nigga, we doing this for the same reason, shorty.
She wanna fuck with a young nigga.
If you getting rocks off, I'm driving.
Wait, if we just getting rocks off, that's different. I'm talking about being in a relationship.
If I really love her,
I think she's talking about a relationship.
If I really love her,
she's not just talking about fucking.
Yo, who is Cher? Cher is fucking with some. What's his? Yeah, like Cher is fucking with like Amber Rose's ex-boyfriend or something. Cher is like 70 years old. That nigga's like 35. Yeah. What do you think that relationship about?
Cher is different though. Cher been fucking with young niggas since she was in her 30s.
Yeah, because she knows it's a good time. She's not trying to settle down, nigga. Tracy Ellis Ross not trying to settle down. She want a young nigga to wear her out.
I feel like Tracy, she want to get her back blown out like Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, these old niggas on some like
Tiana Taylor.
You hear what she said? You hear what she said? She was like, please let me get my back blown out in peace.
Right on live.
She was wildly. Yeah, that was her sign out.
That's how she did. Signing out in the pod. That was her.
She was like, please let me get my back blown out in peace. face. All right, bye.
But I heard Iman was bugging out though.
Nah, I did too.
What?
I did too.
That nigga
He was
like,
cheating
getting the
and-
lights cut off and shit. Like wasn't paying bills and shit.
He was fucking bitches in the same house that
If I'm not
kids
with
was
you and
living
you
in.
a celebrity and you making money, how you can't keep the lights on?
Talk about it.
Come on, I'm just saying.
because certain shit-
No
There's
funny
kids
shit.
involved. There's kids involved. There's kids involved.
There's
kids involved.
Let me go on a little rant real quick.
Talk about
Y'all
it.
always want I'm confused on this shit. Like if we broke up and we done and you moving on and I'm moving on, why the fuck you not handling your business?
It's because certain shit are in place already.
All right, cool. So if that's the case, if you can't pay the light bill, why the kid don't live with me?
Niggas don't want the kid. Let's keep it a back.
Let's keep it a buck. Niggas don't want the kid.
Niggas don't want the-
Niggas don't want the kid.
Niggas want the
I
kid.
want my kid.
Man.
Niggas
I
want to
would
be
want my
outside.
kid.
Niggas is sick.
Nah, you want if you was
Nah, I want my kid. I
like
ain't gonna
300
front.
M's.
Yeah. I want my kid. I'm
Oh,
talking
if I'm
about
with
me.
them, that's even easier to keep the kid.
Nah, but like,
I have 10 of them.
yeah, but you want you want the kid full time.
Yeah, I take the kid for time.
Yeah, I wouldn't
But
really
I'm
have
talking
the
about
kid
me. I'm a
full
different
time.
nigga.
Right,
I have a mother, buy a
Yeah,
nanny.
but that's what I'm saying though. But even still, I'm not gonna hold you. Even if the mom don't have the kid full time, like as we're saying right now, when they want to go out and do shit, other people are watching the kid. I gotta be with my child, not because I don't want to, but I gotta watch my daughter on next Saturday because my baby mother want to go out and do some shit. Feel me? They always have somebody watching the kid. So same thing with me. If the kid with me full time, I'm still.
Ain't obviously nobody watching the kid. She about to go get her back blown out, and she talking about that on IG Live.
By Mufasa.
Come on,
Mufasa. Oh, he rapping that? Yeah, he rapping
God,
that.
yeah, man.
I think that's the worst part.
Mufasa's a good nigga.
Hey, your baby mom get some fucking Mufasa ass nigga. That's the nigga with the light eyes. Yeah, you start bringing that nigga around.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
What is going on right now?
We talking about Tiana Taylor
Nah, I
getting her back.
understand, but what does that mean?
Every bitch love this nigga. Like that, she about to play house with this nigga. That's not crazy. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah, we gotta make it flagrant. Like I could have sworn we had the same conversation. There's certain niggas they get around a bitch and it's like, oh, this nigga's around. This nigga's around.
Name another nigga, man.
Name 5 niggas.
Michael B. Jordan gets the same treatment.
Okay,
Michael
fair
B.
enough.
jordan gets the same treatment. I can't front. Chris Brown's got that flame again.
Non-celebrity nigga.
Oh, I don't know.
Now you gotta do too much.
Oh, just because he's a celebrity?
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
what
it's
if
the celebrity
What if he was? What if he? How?
Drake too.
Because they all celebrities. They all celebrities. They all famous.
If I'm a celebrity, another celebrity nigga not taking my bitch.
Exactly. That's like a regular nigga.
I think that's the easiest
Another
way.
celebrity nigga not taking my bitch.
You think?
That's
Celebrity? So what are we talking about? It's just the fame or is the money? Because
Like we're
So, hold
talking
on,
about.
y'all niggas never seen. All right, so hold on. And which bitch was it? Damn, it was something. Oh no, it was the Mufasa nigga. So I the comments, fucking they seen that it was somewhere. Maybe it was either her or Chloe Bailey or some shit like that. And basically, I really forgot what bitch it was. It wasn't them. But either way, long story short, it was a new nigga came around, one of them bitches, one of the celebrity bitches, and they tagged her ex-boyfriend was like, oh, this nigga's around. I know such and such is tight. That's what my comment was basically saying. It's like certain niggas that the internet loves, bitches especially, and it'd be like, oh, she's past this last nigga because she done leveled up type
You don't
shit.
remember we had this conversation with
like, what the
Stephon
fuck?
Diggs?
Yeah, shit
Yeah,
like
but
And Meg
what
Thee
I'm
Stallion?
saying, it's like
Cardi B.
what difference? Like the nigga don't make it to me.
I'm not
the nigga
talking
don't
about.
make
I'm
it
talking about in like social media life. Like if we was all
so you just talking
celebrities,
about on social media.
yeah, like they joke on you because it's like
Yeah, that's
instead
what
of
they
this
do to
bitch
Offset.
instead of this bitch crying, she done found like the nigga that the women are in love with. Like she's fucking this nigga now. That's basically what I'm saying. Like niggas, she ain't even tripping over you. But yeah, of
So
course,
you don't
it's
see
flagrant.
it? You don't
Yeah,
see
nah,
it
it's-
online with Offset and
No, I
Cardi B?
see it, yeah, but it's like I don't.
If it was Fat Joe, you think it'd have been the same thing?
That's basically my point. Yeah,
Nah, but it's like you fucking this fat ass nigga. Like, what the fuck?
but that's still the point though,
Because
because
it's like, come on though, like be for real.
But you see how technically that could boost the ex's the ego? Like, this is who you fucking now? I guess I should probably say pause, no homo. He can't say that about the Mufasa nigga because every bitch on the internet loves this nigga.
Okay.
I don't like the way you looking at me.
I just said okay.
I feel like you trying to judge me.
I just feel like as if I'm a celebrity, like even if I'm Iman and this nigga, right? I just don't feel like a nigga coming around, I gotta watch my bitch around, or be like, oh, this nigga around, I gotta.
Why do y'all care about who y'all ex is fucking?
I don't feel like a nigga is threatening me.
Why do y'all care who y'all ex is fucking?
I don't care. Nigga, first
once is my ex is my ex.
No, nigga, don't even
that ain't 100% true though. Not just in this particular. I'm just saying, like, niggas is saying that's my ex. I don't care. Like, I think that's bullshit.
I feel like that. I ain't gonna hold you.
As long as you're not fucking my man.
If it's not my, there's only
you do care.
There's only one woman I feel like that about, and you already know who it is. Yeah. Every other bitch I ever dealt with, every other every nigga has one, but everybody else that I dealt with, I really don't care.
All right, so I think we should. Y'all comfortable moving on to the biggest topic of the
Let's
weekend?
do it.
What's that?
The NFL draft.
Hey.
Should have been an Eagle.
Should we just talk about it? Go right into it. Shador being left out to the 5th round.
Yeah. So I want to start with the conspiracy theories first, and I think the best one is the most simple one, which is just they didn't want to deal with his dad.
I think the same thing. I feel like he's getting penalized because of everything that his dad like happened with him, and I feel like the NFL is just taking it out on him now because his father succeeded even when they wanted him to fail.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna take it out on his son. Like, all right, bet your son's here. Watch what we do with him.
I don't think that's true though, because I feel like in football, I feel like if you good enough, them teams are taking chances on you.
Yeah, but I don't think he's good.
I think that's it.
I don't feel like that's necessarily the case though. Did y'all actually watch him during this last season?
I don't watch college football.
I actually did watch.
Yeah.
I did watch, and Travis Hunter did his thing, right? He did his thing, absolutely. But without Shador being Shador, they wouldn't have had the season they had. He's good enough. He's good enough to be drafted higher than the 5th round. They didn't have
a good season though.
He got sacked the most.
But do we know where this team came from?
Oh,
they were the worst team in the whole college football. Like these niggas was ass.
Yeah.
The fact that they even ranked this year means a lot. That's a big step, and he was part of the reason for that.
I agree.
So to say that he's not NFL ready or good
I'm
enough,
not saying that.
It's crazy because there's niggas that went before him. Jackson Dart, the nigga the Giants.
Let's get it.
The nigga the Giants drafted.
Yeah.
He's better than that nigga. We're not gonna sit here and act like he's not.
I don't know because, like I said, I don't watch college football, but I would say if they are comparable, like how much better is he?
He's way better.
You like white women, don't you?
I like what?
You like white women, don't you?
Nah.
Okay.
But I don't know because this
this got a lot to do with like Giants, like niggas that like the Giants. I just feel like that y'all
just use that
anything to go against a black quarterback. Y'all
Nigga, why your team ain't drafting?
We have 2 black quarterbacks right now.
Yeah, hold on. Why your team ain't drafting?
Right,
Mr. Black City.
We was gonna draft them, but the Browns moved up in front of us just to draft him.
You know
he lasted to the 5th round. Nigga been available for a while.
Why you didn't draft him with your 3rd?
We have. All right, let me.
Are we waiting? Nigga?
We have a starting quarterback already named Jalen Hurts.
Okay, who gets hurt every season?
Nah, not like that.
Did he just have the injury last year?
Yeah, like what? He's out 1 or 2 games.
He's out 3 games.
Shador could have played.
He's out 3 games.
Come on now.
Yeah, all right. Back that up.
We could have drafted him, but I'll show y'all. The research after that shit. We could have drafted him. Yeah, we drafted the quarterback right after him. Right after he got drafted, we drafted the quarterback.
Yeah, drafted him in the 4th round, 3rd round.
He's not a priority for us.
Yeah, that's
the point. This is the point.
In all honesty, like the reason I think Shador should have got drafted that late, I think it's good for him because no matter where he goes, he's not going to be a starting. I don't think he's a starting quarterback.
No, he's definitely.
He has to fight for that job.
Okay, see now this is a good debate. You think he's a starter?
I think depending on the team he goes to.
So if he would have got drafted by the Saints, he starts.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yes. No, these are teams I feel like he could have started with.
Way too fucking much money.
David Carr is hurt again.
Saints, Browns, Titans are the teams that I feel like he off rip as soon as he got drafted would have started. There are other teams he could have went to like Steelers. Giants. No, I'm not gonna say Giants because they got Russell Wilson and James Winston.
We have 2. Yeah.
He's not starting there. Even if they are for the first year, he's not starting there. There are teams he could have went to and been starters off rip, like without them even having to do anything. Because he's good enough to be an NFL starter. You're not gonna sit here and say that niggas like fucking Bryce Young are good enough to be NFL starters and Shador isn't.
Bryce Young is better.
But see, my thing is though, did you see Shador's pro day?
I did.
You saw the part that he's saying that nigga be tapping the ball twice and shit.
Yeah,
so and that's like equivalent. You know what? That's equivalent to a nigga tapping.
Exactly.
But that's equivalent to a nigga basically tipping his pitches. So basically, so yeah, Tom Brady definitely worked his way through that, obviously. But we talking about how many other, like, when you think about the success rate of quarterbacks in the league,
it's a crapshoot.
Like, yeah. So if you have an issue, like, you think if you drafting a nigga that has the same problem as Tom Brady, you think you're gonna get Tom Brady?
No,
I don't. That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Even if that's what you're talking about, right? All right, let's use that. What is LeBron's signature move?
Look at the ball.
He gonna look at the ball before he do a step back, right?
Yeah.
We know certain things. Just because you know it's gonna happen,
Don't mean you can stop it.
doesn't mean you can stop it.
Yeah.
He's been doing this. Niggas know that. Even in college, right? We've seen this nigga. He's tapping the ball twice before he throws it. All right, cool. What was the success rate of stopping it happening? He's still throwing the ball and he's still
getting the yards.
You see what I'm saying? So why does that matter?
Now the difference is though, if you put him on a team and he's a starter, I don't think their offense is that good for him to do that shit. He's gonna look like a bum.
It depends on the
This is
team.
why I said the team. It depends on the team he goes to.
I got a point because I want to talk about the whole Tom Brady shit. Tom Brady, he was a late ass pick, and then after that, by the time he was playing, it wasn't like the Patriots was a bum ass team.
No, the defense won them the first 3 championships.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had a team. He had at least a wide receiver.
He did, and Tom Brady wasn't even a starter. Tom Brady got an opportunity when the starter got hurt.
Yeah. Here's my thing with Shador. Besides the fact that he had he built the draft room. He had Shensia sitting with him.
Yeah, that shit tough.
He was he had every team, even the teams that he knew didn't need a quarterback. Like he had a Kansas City Chief hat on that thing.
Did.
Black arrogance is not accepted in the NFL.
It's not.
His dad famously was a black arrogance, but his dad is a uber athlete. From all things I've heard, and can we agree that Shador is not an uber athlete?
He's not on the same, and I feel like this is
not
the
even compared to his. No,
but this is what happens. We seen it with Bronny. We seen it with Bronny and LeBron.
Cam Ward.
He's.
Compare him to Jalen Hurts.
I'm not gonna hold you. If we're comparing them, just seeing what he is now, I feel like him and Cam Ward not that far apart.
I'm talking about as an athlete.
I'm talking about as an athlete.
Shador went to the combine.
As an athlete. Yeah, he went to no. He didn't. He didn't go to the combine. He never went to the combine.
That all adds up to.
And he did some dickhead shit too. He only worked out with teams that he felt like he wanted.
He felt like he was. Yeah, he felt like.
And then his Giants interview, the Giants were going to draft him.
The Giants interview went bad because of the fucking coach, and I feel like the Giants coach is dickhead.
I mean, which football coach ain't?
No.
Like, this is football.
It's a good point.
Yeah, like.
But I feel like Shador is better than what we're seeing. So y'all all agreeing that he should have slid to the 5th round.
No,
I'm saying the antics.
I think he should have been the 3rd or 4th quarter.
I said first round, like maybe 2nd, 3rd. Anything past 3rd is disrespectful.
Yes, I agree.
Anything past 3rd.
I would say this truthfully.
I had him go to the Steelers.
First round.
I think
that's what I'm saying.
He only was really gonna go to 4 teams. And Shador, the way his personality is, he acts like he's a starter off rip.
Yes.
So if I'm any team that needs a backup quarterback, I am not going to draft him. Hold on, wait, let me finish. For the simple fact of you're not gonna act like a fucking backup quarterback in my lockup room. You're gonna act like a starting quarterback that's gonna conflict with my. Nah, that's just too much bullshit going on.
No, he's right.
I don't need that for my locker room. That's one.
This is
and then
issue.
2. So I'm a draft. So after that, now you're down to like 3 teams that really need a quarterback, which is
Steelers,
the Steelers, the
Titans,
the Saints.
They took Ward.
Yeah, I'm not even counting them.
Okay, so the Saints
is the Saints, and then after that, it's the Browns. The Browns is gonna let him go as far as possible and get what they need to actually make a team. Because honestly, they're the only niggas that's really gonna reach for him. The Saints, they wanted an athletic quarterback the whole time.
He's not an athlete.
And he's not an athlete. Our offensive coordinator from the Eagles is now the head coach for the Saints.
There he go. The Eagles.
I'm being serious.
Right.
But like the quarterbacks that he wants is like something like a Josh Allen, it's something like a Jalen Hurts, something like a Lamar Jackson, somebody that can run, that got like an athlete to them, but they also a quarterback. Shador's not that. So once that happened, and the Browns are the only team on the board that really is like, yo, I don't give a fuck where we get him at. Let's just get him.
This is the issue I have with the NFL.
That's why he dropped so far.
I feel like we confuse confidence with arrogance. He's not. I don't feel Shador is overly arrogant.
I don't
feel
think so
like
either.
I feel like he's not even overly confident. He's confident, but like let's think about the person we're talking about right now. Right, we're talking about somebody who's grown up in the spotlight. His father's name is Primetime. This nigga grew up in nothing but mansions and having cameras in his face his whole life. So you mean to tell me he's not supposed to feel like the man, especially when he goes to college and he went to an organization that wasn't shit, became ranked because of partly him? I'm not supposed to feel like the man. I'm not supposed to feel like this. I'm some type of like worthy of
I
some
agree.
shit.
Or even the school they went to before they went to Colorado.
You see what I'm saying?
It wasn't like the
And he's
nigga.
paid already.
And then the NFL, right, and he's paid, but the NFL sees black confidence is like, oh, this nigga's. If he was white, if this is Arch Manning, right? Eli and Peyton's nephew, right? If he was moving like this, be like, oh yeah, he's the greatest thing walk, he's the greatest quarterback. But because Shador is black, it's like, oh, this nigga arrogant. We don't want to deal with this.
I don't think it's his arrogance. I think real shit is just like, yo, it's a chess game, and the Browns played it right. They knew that like nobody else wants him. And we need a quarterback. So at the end of the day,
we don't have to pay him.
So watch this word. So if we don't got to pay him, and after that we got Deshaun Watson who's going to be gone. Once we clear up this cap room,
they can't pay him.
Yeah, and once we got this cap room, with because if Shador becomes a franchise quarterback, let's just say like they like, all right, cool, you want it, we giving you 3 years. Deshaun Watson's gone. He's getting that little ass contract almost like Brock Purdy. Yeah. They got so much money now to throw at a bunch of offensive players to give him weapons.
No,
because he's drafted so late. His confidence fucked up. His confidence fucked up, I think, for the other two teams that could have got him, because the Titans was going to go with Cam Ward already.
Yeah, for sure.
So once those other two teams wasn't going to get him and the Steelers passed up on him, bro, let's take him as late as possible. But we know we want him.
No, that's smart.
Can I give y'all how it can blow up in their face, though? Whoever is the starting quarterback week 1 for the Browns. Let's say it's not Shador, and they gotta have a bad game. Every channel that broadcast sports, you're gonna have Dion up there calling for that head coach to play his son. The head coach and the GM now, his son plays bad, they lose their job. His son plays good, now they have to find a way. They're gonna to keep him. He's not staying with the Browns.
He's not. He's not. And this is the thing. This is what everybody's telling him.
It's a lose-lose.
This is what everyone's telling him.
Honestly, because of that division, if I'm just thinking, because of that division and how hard that division is, how many teams done played in your face, if you could turn the Browns into a winner, you are a fucking legendary.
No, but he's not. No, that's great for him. But I'm talking about the GM and the coach. What are they going to do when he's like, I'm going to Dallas?
When they give him a bag.
Personally speaking, I don't think if I was him, I wouldn't want that division. You got Joe Burrow, you got Lamar, and then after that, the Steelers got to find something. You're gonna want to stay in that division.
Bro, the Cleveland Browns.
He's not staying in
Cleveland. You are Shador.
He's too flashy, right? He's too flashy on rip to even stay there.
The Cowboys call him. He's gone.
Any big organization.
Yeah, and now you're the GM and the coach that drafted him, built him up, and lost him. You don't have a job no more. It's a lose-lose to me.
Or it is a lose-lose. At the same time, though, I feel like it's a lose-lose for the organization. It's a lose-lose for the organization, but it's a win-win for him.
No, absolutely.
It's a win-win for him. Because now, right, you always gonna have the spotlight on you no matter what. But if you don't perform, it's like you went fifth. You went fifth. It's like, all right, well, whatever. You're just another 5th round pick. They ain't do shit.
Yeah.
But if you succeed,
you're the greatest thing since sliced bread.
You're the greatest thing since sliced bread. I could charge whatever the fuck I want now.
To the Cowboys, man.
I could go wherever I want. Teams want me.
Powered,
man. You know what I'm saying?
They got a freak over there.
See what I'm saying? So like,
they got a big freak over there.
It's like right now, all eyes is on Shador. He's the biggest draw besides Travis Hunter in his draft. Everything is going to be about Shador Sanders this coming NFL season.
Travis Hunter is not even the main star in his own relationship.
Was she there?
Yeah, she was there. I was telling her she was the one he was kissing on. I was like, damn, she was sucking dick.
That means he got him a roller.
Yeah,
that's how that went.
He bought himself a roller.
That nigga put that helmet on. They just put the camera right to her. What's her next move?
Where is she going next?
I'm telling you,
Miami.
Yeah,
Tyreek. She don't play for the Dolphins.
But shout out Shador. I think people underestimate
shout out Shiloh.
How he got picked up by the Bucks. Yeah. I knew he wasn't gonna get drafted. No hate though. He's a really good big brother.
He really
held it down.
He really
did that dance when he got drafted.
He said, if they make it you wait,
that's the type of big brother that everybody should aspire to be. I hope you taking notes, nigga.
Nah, Toon not that.
I don't know. I'm the nigga trying to get drafted.
Two the type of big brother be like, nigga, that's your problem. I remember this one time we wanted this nigga to buy weed for us because we was too young.
I'm wrong, right?
Shit, right? Yeah, fuck you. We would ask this nigga, yo, go in the smoke shop, buy weed for us. This is before this shit was legal. We wasn't 21. This nigga said, man, you smoking ain't getting me high. I was like, this nigga is fucked up.
That's gangster. That's some New York shit. That's some New York
That's what I grew up on. That's the type of brother I grew up on.
That's hip hop.
Like, my nigga, like, you couldn't even look out for your little brother, his mans. We trying to have a good night.
I ain't trying to condone y'all niggas getting high.
You did it, though.
Before we move on from Shador, women usually tune into the NFL draft to like look at the
pick
for their roster, see who they going.
No, not even that. Like they like to be like, oh, look at all the white bitches. Like, you know, this year though, I seen a lot of hate on Shenseea.
Yeah.
It was also
women will never be happy. Pretty much.
So they was like, nah, she's too old to be around a young man.
Wow,
she not even old.
She not even 30. She's not even 30.
She's not. She's not. She exactly.
She's like 25, right?
No. I think she's like 28, 29.
Oh yeah, she's not even 30. It was a nigga in the draft that was 25.
Yeah, like come on, we talking.
She wasn't with that nigga. She was with the 23-year-old.
That's my move.
What they supposed to be talking about?
That's 5-year difference though. They can talk about lots.
So you think the women are bugging out?
Bitches are stupid. That's the moral of the story.
Stupid bitches of the week.
Yeah,
what type of bitches?
All bitches.
I think they're gonna get on this shit. Yeah.
But yeah. So shout out to the Sanders family. Watch what the Manning family.
Yo, what did Travis Hunter get drafted as?
2.
Second.
Oh.
Second.
No.
He
got
both. The Jaguars said they're gonna allow him to play both positions.
Nah, but officially, what he got drafted as?
He got drafted as both.
Nah, they said they had 3 cards for him. They had a corner card, a wide receiver card, and they had a card that had both of them.
Well, he drafted as both. He's a cornerback, wide receiver.
They said wide receiver first. I would say that. I was watching the
draft. He is drafted as both.
Nigga, ESPN gonna tell me right now.
He got drafted as both. The Jaguars are going to allow him to play both. They said that during the draft.
It says cornerback right here.
But you said wide receiver was first. That's what I'm saying.
I swear to God, when I watched
that's what I'm saying. When I watched
he got drafted as both. When I watched it, they said Robert. Travis Hunter, wide receiver /
I'm gonna tell you right now. Both. He plays both. Short career. Right,
I disagree.
Niggas gonna fuck
and this is why I feel like he's not gonna play both all the time.
Yeah,
I feel like there's gonna be certain moments, certain games where they're gonna have him as both. He's gonna always practice as both to be ready.
That's dumb.
He's mainly gonna play wide receiver.
How good of a receiver you gonna think he's gonna be?
I feel like he's gonna be pretty good.
How good of a DB you think he's gonna be?
I feel like he'll be a better DB.
Is he fast?
Yeah. His hands is crazy. He has great hands.
Like he
has great hands. Like, pause. That sound crazy.
Nah, I don't know why. We talking sports.
All right. Certain niggas. Right.
I think no funny shit. I think like certain games, like, you know what I'm saying. Like if they playing the Texans and they got all 3 of their receivers and you go man coverage, but again, only thing that winds up doing is telling the defense of what you're playing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like if you're
tipping your hat.
Yeah, I think they're gonna.
But certain niggas, you okay with playing that gamble?
Is he that good?
I feel like he is. I feel like with development. I'm saying not right now because he's coming straight out of college. Give the nigga 2 years.
My question would be like this. My thing would be like this. If it's the 4th quarter, the game is tied, and your team is on defense, do you put him on defense to play, knowing that you need him for offense?
Yes, because he's played both. It's not something he's not used to.
I'm not rolling.
I'm rolling the dice. I'm gonna put my best players in best positions when I need them.
My nigga's getting toasted, man.
Yeah, he's not getting toasted. I don't think so. He's been doing it his whole career.
He hasn't been doing it against where everybody's elite.
But this is what I'm saying. That's why I say give him 2 years to learn how to properly do it.
That nigga's gonna be tired.
AJ Brown,
give him 2 years to properly learn how to do it.
Click him.
He's not gonna do it. He's not doing it the full game.
I'm telling you, like,
we're not gonna sit here and act like
the first thing his coach is gonna tell him is like, yo, let me get your phone. Let me see Dion's number. He's gonna delete that shit and be like, all right, the first season we're gonna try this thing out, and the next season you're gonna be a receiver.
I disagree. I feel like they're gonna be smart with him because when you have, it's rare that you have a player that can play multiple positions.
Nigga, look at it like this. Look at it like this.
No, it's not because the Saints got a nigga like that right now. Taysom Hill, quarterback and tight end. You have a nigga that can play 2 positions. But this is what I'm saying. But regardless, rare that you have a nigga that can play 2 positions on the football field, right? When you have that ability, you're gonna find a way to utilize them, right? You're not gonna, even on games where you have the nigga playing DB, it's not gonna be the whole game.
No,
it may be a possession. It may be once the game.
How many contracts you getting?
I agree.
How you paying him?
I said that though.
How you paying?
I was like, he got to have 2 contracts. He has to have 2 contracts.
Yeah, that's when.
He has to have 2 contracts.
What Jerry Jones gonna tell that nigga?
You gotta have 2 contracts.
Jerry Jones gonna put a hat out in front of that nigga, pick a number out of the hat. That's how he's getting paid.
Well, who gets paid more, the receiver? Right?
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
I'll take the wide receiver.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not paying you that. Nigga, you half the time.
But he wants to play this, so I feel like if he wants to do that, you got to sign whatever contract niggas giving you.
Yeah,
he want to do that now because he's still a kid.
Yeah,
whatever. If that changed later on, cool. But if he wants to continuously do it, because we've seen this before, the nigga that coached him, so it's not like he doesn't have experience.
Once in a generation is not even the right word.
I agree with that, unless it's the nigga coaching him. Okay. It's somebody teaching him that literally done this. You feel me? He did it.
That's a great
he can
point.
teach him how to do it.
Yeah.
When you have somebody that has the natural ability, plus a nigga that has done it with the experience, why can't it be done again?
Because AJ Brown is in the league.
AJ Brown's on the Eagles.
That's a big.
That's gonna be his downfall.
That's a. That nigga is definitely gonna catch that shit over Travis, bro.
Wait, we not. He might get burnt. He might.
There's
DBs now that get burnt and they still got jobs.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey need to play safety. I heard that first. He can't be a
DBs
DB
that get
no
burnt
more.
now. So like
Richard Sherman, he's in the Super Bowl.
Niggas get burnt now. Like,
now he on TV.
So what are we saying? Like that doesn't matter. Like he's a rare prospect. He's gonna always have a job.
I wanted him.
Any team wants him. Any team wants him. Any team's gonna want him.
Shout out Abdul Carter. Shout out New York for drafting a black Muslim.
Shout out the Giants for actually acting like they know what the fuck they're doing.
We had a good draft. And we got that white nigga.
This was a good draft.
That Dart nigga?
No, not that running back.
I didn't pay attention to that. I'm on fucking Instagram. I see Bleacher Report. I seen that nigga name.
Cam Scatterboo.
Y'all niggas shit.
Got a nigga. I was like, that white boy.
You know who he remind me of?
Dog, nigga.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Not well, yeah. What's your man?
CMC?
Yeah, that's what he remind me of.
Yeah, he do.
I ain't gonna lie. I see he got the swag and shit. He was talking shit and all that. I was like,
the Giants got a dog with that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, son. He got a nigga with a chip on his shoulder.
Who you drafted?
Nobody.
We drafted some dude named Jaleel Campbell.
Nobody.
He was actually no funny shit. No funny shit. No funny shit. He's from Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. And he got hurt, but he was a top 15 pick.
Oh yeah, y'all niggas only draft from 2 schools anyway.
Yeah,
Georgia and Alabama.
Georgia's a good look though.
Yeah, well, who y'all got?
The tight end in LSU that broke all them records.
All right.
And we got Mambu or
What's your team?
He got an offensive line.
Jets, right?
Yeah, but that nigga's nice. That nigga never gave him no sacks.
Nah, the Jets got a good draft too. The Giants, the New York teams did good in the draft this year, which is rare. We can't normally say shit.
Nah, we've been bugging the fuck out. We should have took Brock or Bowers last year.
Nah, y'all
but Aaron Rodgers fucking led us to believe that he was gonna do something, so we drafted a offensive lineman, which I don't think was a bad move.
But I got y'all little brother playing quarterback, right? That's your twin.
Oh,
the Jets quarterback.
Oh, Justin Fields.
Yeah,
Justin Fields.
I think it's gonna be interesting. I don't think it's gonna be.
The Jets
Jalen Hurts got my same birthday, bro.
Yeah, that is
my starting quarterback got my same birthday. My favorite player.
That's not your favorite player.
I swear to God, that's my favorite player, bro.
That nigga trying to tell me that
Jordan's on all that shit.
Is his favorite player.
Yeah, that's the type of nigga we talking about right now.
Yep.
He like Jazz Chisholm too, like on the Yankees. He's not even a Yankee fan.
I do respect the fact that you ride for Philly. Even though they so anti-black, but I respect it.
How are they anti-black?
They got a statue of Rock. You know how many like famous black people come from Philly and a fictional white man got a statue? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. What's up with these niggas? But
Giants don't even have, like, y'all just started a black quarterback for the first time.
That's
you
not
gotta
true.
Start somewhere.
Teddy Bridgewater, nigga.
Nah,
I saw Teddy.
We had to though.
Yeah.
It was different because we had to.
Come on, son.
There was nobody else available.
We got the 2 blackest quarterbacks too. We got
Jameis Winston.
we got a country.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold
That's
you.
my favorite.
I'm not gonna hold you. We don't. We actually have the 2 whitewashed. James Winston and Russell Wilson, my nigga. My point exactly.
That's black as hell. That's catfish, nigga.
Yeah, Russell Wilson, guys, like he's new black. Like Ciara brought him back. That's the two black quarterbacks you want.
Nah, I want Lamar Jackson in fucking.
You're not in New York. That nigga be in the Bronx.
That's the nigga I want.
That nigga be in Baltimore wild. That nigga be bugging out.
He can't play for New York. That nigga will move the stadium to the Bronx. I ain't playing unless you playing in the Bronx.
Man, we ain't playing in Jersey.
That's the nigga I want. You want to talk about black, nigga? That's black right there, nigga.
That definitely
That's black, nigga.
Shout him out. But we got one last topic that's very important. I need y'all to get very serious, man.
Very important.
Nah, you want me to ask? It's the one.
Oh no. That's we gonna do that, but that's not the topic I'm talking about. That's how we gonna end. But this is the last topic. All
right.
What time we at?
2:30. I'm gonna be fast. 100 niggas lined up against one gorilla.
Can I go first?
How does that end?
Can I go first?
Yes, sir.
Terribly. You know why?
Who wins?
The gorilla. You know why?
Yeah.
You wanna know how strong a gorilla is? You wanna know how strong a gorilla is?
I don't know.
A gorilla could peel the skin off your face, nigga. Not even using his full strength, my nigga. Like a gorilla, real shit. A gorilla could take on like 50 men by itself with no sweat.
I think the reason why we lose is all psychological.
Nah, it's not even psychological. It's physical. A gorilla is physically stronger than
100 niggas could beat a gorilla.
If we got 100 of a nigga, we got 100 of that nigga that Cash was talking about earlier.
Yeah, 100
could win.
Niggas we win.
You can't strategize with a nigga like that. Get the fuck out of there, bro. Nah, bro.
Scientifically,
that nigga
it's
gonna
not
talk
possible.
that ball out shit. I fucking rip the skin off that nigga, son.
Psychologically,
keep going.
Physically,
You put 100 niggas on the
it's not possible, bro. It's not possible. We just not strong enough. You know how fast a gorilla could beat one person?
I can give a fuck. It's not.
We all cannot attack one thing at one time, my nigga.
Tired.
The thing
No,
is,
it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Bro, it's not fighting 100 fades. It's fight. If we get,
it is.
If we get 10 of them niggas that he had, we got another 15 of the Aaron the plumber.
It's one.
We get another nigga that Cali.
How you attacking it? You gonna jump at his back?
Run at him.
What you gonna do? You gonna punch him?
Eyes out, bite his balls.
You know what? It's gonna kill you. It's gonna fucking kill you. What are you talking about? You know how fast it can beat one person?
You got
I don't want to be around 10 niggas biting a gorilla's balls. I'm good.
You gotta win the fight.
I'm good.
All right.
No,
I got
nigga,
one last proposition. 100 niggas.
We have guns?
In this one, I don't know what you're gonna need, but tell me how you win this one. 100 niggas versus one
Mother.
Glorilla.
Oh, we losing. That's L's. You know how? We folding every time.
Not me.
I'm folding.
Nah, I'm not.
What you mean, like we can't rip?
I'm ripping.
Well, however
we
you
all
rip. However you
Go right now. Hey, say we right here and she walked down these stairs.
Yeah, y'all niggas is wild.
And she's like, yo, I want to suck your dick and ride you
Me
right now.
personally,
Yeah, personally.
On the pod, this is
on the pod.
I'm like, y'all niggas ain't gotta leave the room. Y'all niggas ain't gotta leave the room. Now you're
Folding, nigga. I'm folding like a lawn chair. I'm folding like a lawn chair.
Honestly, little mama, you're not my bad.
It's
It's not my bad.
That nigga gonna be on the floor like the nigga in Sinners.
Chill out. No spoilers, man.
No spoilers, nigga.
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
That's what I
You can't talk about it.
Nah, but real rap, I'm not Glorilla. I'll give a high five.
Oh, you not ripping? That's not your
Nah,
type?
that's not my speed.
That's not your type? You don't like light-skinned petite bitches?
Be careful with the wire. It's not your fault. It's, we broke. But nah, Glorilla wins. If it's just me, she got it.
Nah.
Got it. She wins.
I lose that every time.
Yeah, I'm ripping.
I'm losing, yeah.
Cash,
Sorry, baby.
Cash, like,
I have a fiance, man.
I got a fiance too.
So you fighting the gorilla?
Oh, that's the option?
Yeah, you gotta rip Glorilla or fight the gorilla.
With 99 other niggas.
Nigga.
I think that my fiance will understand. I have to come home at the end of the day,
So you fighting the gorilla?
Yeah, that's what he's.
Nah, he said,
smart man.
I'm not fighting the gorilla. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry.
We know.
I'm ripping.
If it's 100 niggas and everybody got a knife or a scalpel, 100 niggas is winning.
Yeah, if we have a weapon for sure.
But bare hands, I think because the muscles on the primate are like wood. Like it feels like a steel beam. Yeah. So like you punching it is not
gonna do nothing.
The only thing that you could do, I think, would be like if you get a group of niggas to just focus, scratch this nigga's eyes out.
But how you get into the eyes? How you even get into
eyes
that point?
And balls, nigga.
That shit's moving. It's not everything like it's just standing there. It's moving around. It's moving. So you going? How you aiming for the balls? Like while it's distracted, you gonna come behind.
How you gonna scratch
it from the back?
How you gonna scratch it?
So I'm asking, like, how you gonna do it? You gonna sneak attack?
Niggas going crazy.
Like, what are we doing?
Moral of the story: don't fight a gorilla and
don't fight a Glorilla.
You can fuck a Glorilla. Okay. All right. One last thing, Jack, tell us what you want to tell us.
All right, so I was thinking to myself, like, there's different levels of cheating and type shit. And I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question real quick. Yo, Cash, if you seen your shorty holding a nigga's hand, is that cheating?
Holding his hand?
Yeah.
Nah, give context.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Holding a nigga's hand, is that cheating?
No.
Give context. All right,
wait, hold on. If you seen your shorty holding a nigga's hand walking down the block, is that cheating?
No. But
Gotcha.
Yeah, good.
What about you, Toon?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Vice versa. If your shorty seen you, if your shorty seen you holding some shorty's hand, that's cheating, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So is that like, if your shorty cheat on you, would you break up with her? Is it all said and done? Over?
Like, is she fucking nigga?
I'm just saying, if she cheated on you,
by your definition of
yeah.
Oh, by my definition, yeah, I would like to believe that.
I like that answer. He's being honest.
But it don't work for you though, because you said holding hands is not cheating though. She's walking down the block just holding mad niggas' hands.
So she can just hold hands.
Yeah,
holding mad niggas' hands?
She's a serial hand holder.
She can just hold niggas' hands. She can hold her best friend's hand, her cousin's hand.
It don't matter.
Co-worker's hand. You just seeing her hold mad niggas' hands.
I really do. That's not a big deal. I don't give a fuck.
That's not cheating, but it's inappropriate though.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I'll be like, I probably wouldn't even bring it up. I'll be like, the fuck? But then that would just be it.
So you just let her keep on holding niggas' hands?
I'm like, well, if I seen her do it again, I'm like, yo, why you keep holding niggas' hands?
You gotta address that.
So, all right. So if your girl's, no, never mind.
Nah, because
it's not. Nah, because I'm just curious as to like what level of like when does it get to cheating?
Nah, cheating is sexual for me personally. That's my
only sexual. So her text it. Damn, this wire is crazy.
Yeah, niggas is upgraded. Yeah, niggas is broke. You can help us out if you want.
I mean, how much I need like for a new wire?
We talk about
how many times they gonna have me on the pod?
I like how you talk.
We can talk. Like, all right, but anyway, I feel like what's the level of cheating? Like
sexual.
If a bitch if she's texting somebody,
that's not cheating.
That's not cheating.
If she's sexting, that's cheating.
Nah, what if they just talking about like just hanging out and going out and doing shit?
Cheating.
That's not cheating. Different type of nigga. If my bitch is talking about making plans with somebody else,
it's inappropriate, but it's not cheating.
That's cheating.
You know,
so
why,
she goes to the movies with another nigga. That's
not cheating. It's inappropriate though.
Tiff, you a different nigga.
I'm not saying I would condone it or I allow it, but it's not. I can't call it cheating. I could break up with her.
So cheating is only sexual
for me. Yeah.
So kissing.
No, that's sexual.
No, I'm asking. Kissing is sexual.
That's cheating.
All right, bet. You a different nigga.
See, to me, holding hands.
You the same way? You the same way?
There's not really many things that my girl could do that would make me upset besides like her.
What's cheating? What do you consider?
What is cheating? If she's texting
what I'm saying upset is like, obviously I'll be upset at her for cheating, but like there's not many things that my girl could do outside of sexual behavior that would make me be like irate at that.
Nigga, give him the same gauntlet you gave me.
If she's texting somebody, is that cheating? If she's planning like to link up with somebody, go out and hang out with them, is that cheating to you?
She's about to go to Tokyo. She's about to go to Tokyo again.
If a nigga want to say this. If she got a friend, right?
Cheating?
Say she got a friend, and you know the friend is interested in her, right? And he always do like subtle shit, and he go out for vacation. He want to fly her out, and she want to go. Is that cheating? Is that like something she should?
I would be assuming that cheating would be going on if she was to go on that vacation.
But is the act of her,
is the act going out there cheating?
I mean, that's kind of like, well, I guess.
Because he said everything sexual. He said only sexual shit. So her flying out wouldn't be cheating. But if she slept in that bed and fucked the nigga, that would be cheating.
Absolutely.
But he's saying, yes, like the act of flying somewhere is not cheating itself, but that's alluding to, like, that's reason to believe that she is going to.
I would still leave her.
Peep game. Bitch, get on that plane.
Yeah, I'm
even if you fuck that nigga, you not cheating. You know why? Because I done broke up with you for getting on the fucking plane.
I would leaving a relationship.
I'm breaking. Cheating to me is even entertaining the idea.
Okay, that's cool.
You even texting this nigga and even making the plans is cheating to me. Cause like, why you do? I'm right here. You got to make plans with another nigga.
I think that's fair.
Like, what are we talking about here? Why are we together if you're gonna make plans with a whole other nigga?
So holding hand is cheating too?
Yeah, absolutely. No, if you hold another nigga hand and that's not anyone not blood related, it's cheating. I don't care if he gay.
That is cheating to me. Yeah,
I respect that.
So
I disagree about
like I'm not on the same level as where he is to where like, so like if my girl came to me, she's like, yo, some niggas asked me to take me out on a date. Like, I think I'm gonna go. To me, that's cheating. Like, yeah, you fucking, you're literally dating another nigga. Like, that would be cheating.
Nah, she's not gonna bring it up to you like that. Because women don't ever do shit like that. They'll let you know what's going on, but they'll make it sound mad innocent.
Like, oh, my friend just wants to take me to dinner real quick because, I haven't seen him in a while. Shit like that. Like,
that's not cheating.
But it's the same shit. She worded it differently.
No, a nigga being interested in you and wanting to take you out to eat, that like take you out on a date, that's different than I grew up with this nigga and I'm about to go out to dinner with him.
Same thing to me.
Nah, because a nigga you grew up with could very much well be interested in you.
Yeah, but a nigga you grew up with is not overtly like being like, yo,
that's not true.
I'm posing the situation. I feel like if anything, obviously I know.
I don't think you're wrong. I think women definitely gonna play that game, and I ain't going.
I feel like if anything, niggas that grew up with you are more like on it. You feel me? Because they comfortable. Than a nigga that like you just know for a little while.
No, because if my girl go out to a bar by herself one day and the nigga was like, yo, like I'm trying to go out tomorrow night, you trying to come with me? That's different than your friend from high school being like, yo, we should catch up sometime. Let's go get a drink.
I'm not jacking. I'm not jacking either one. Yeah,
but that's your friend. None of them are cheating to me.
They're all cheating.
It's not cheating, but they're inappropriate, and I would end the relationship over either of those situations.
Wait, so you're in that relationship?
Yeah, but I wouldn't call
if she's not cheating.
I wouldn't call her.
Why are you ending the relationship?
Because it's inappropriate.
Because she's doing something inappropriate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna call that bitch a cheater.
So inappropriate relationship is enough to leave somebody that you're in love with.
Yeah.
Me? That's inappropriate, bitch.
Yeah.
Like that.
So if the bitch is cursing in front of your moms and shit, that's inappropriate.
Yeah, but there's levels to everything. Yeah. Nah, but hold on. If I tell her like, yo, that's inappropriate, and she continues to do it, then you don't got no respect for me. Peace.
Yeah.
This is my point though. So the level of physical activities matter because holding hands is physical.
Yeah, but it's not.
My thing is like, bitch, what's wrong with you that you got to hold hands in the street? You gonna get lost?
I was scared. I was scared. You wasn't around.
Don't worry. I won't. Now you be scared. Now you be scared forever.
Now you scared forever.
I just don't like. I mean, I get it. Like everything isn't cheating, but it's like it's certain things that once this gets done, it's that probably wasn't cheating. But like seriously though, like I gotta school you on this shit, bitch.
So is your girl allowed to have male friends?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
She can't have a male best friend.
You being dead ass?
She cannot have a male best friend. That's one thing I just ordered. I got to be your best friend.
Yeah.
And the same vice versa. I cannot have no female best friend. You have to be that.
I'm just saying male. I'm not talking about best friend.
I don't give
a fuck.
Male. I said yeah.
Male friends, cool.
All right,
but
so
real shit. As far as like y'all, like 1 and 2 type thing, is just you and him. It better be like y'all was getting on the train at the same point and like y'all was going in the same direction. Y'all shouldn't be having one-on-one time. I just personally don't feel like it.
I feel
but the situation y'all told me earlier about having a friend is chilling one-on-one with your friend.
Yeah.
So if your girl can't do that, how could that be her friend? By the same description you gave me about who we are.
They can be friends. They can send each other memes and shit like that. I don't give a fuck. They could be pen pals.
He got you though.
Yeah, but that's not a friend then.
He got you.
I don't want my girl to have no friend.
Yeah, I mean he said it the best way.
A fucking shoulder to cry on.
It's a dick to what?
A dick to ride.
What if the friend was friends for years before you came around? Like in my situation, my girl got a best friend. My girl got a best friend.
I dubbed that nigga.
They've been best friends for 10 years.
I don't care the story.
Well before I came around. Before I came around. That's what I'm saying.
The lovely thing about life is that like you can have your own set of rules, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with your rules.
He's Potter.
He's Potter. Me on the other hand,
bro. Get rid of that nigga.
I prefer you not to even have a nigga around.
My preference.
Fuck you need a male friend for.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
You need a friend for.
But I'm in a situation where it's like my girl got a male best friend. They've been best friends for mad long. They've been through mad shit together. I don't like the shit. But for me to come around and be like, nah, you gotta get rid of this nigga that you knew well before me. Yeah, it's like, how am I gonna move? Like, how can I do that?
You think she fucked him?
Nah, never.
You think she? You think you think he's seen her naked before?
That's my question.
Oh, in any revealing clothing or anything like that?
All right.
I feel like I mean, how bitches go outside in the clothes? Like maybe.
No, I'm asking like, panties.
Do I feel like there were ever any sexual like moments between the two? No, and this is coming from both sides. I've heard it from both sides.
Yeah, that's the nigga's job to tell you that shit.
Where you get the truth from?
I don't like what they do.
Is God gonna tell me? Like, who else am I supposed to believe?
Where
like,
you get the truth from?
I could only believe what I'm told.
How many times you think you done? Actually, I don't even want to be asked about personal. Like, if it was me, I think we're doing the right thing though. Honestly, that's not a worth leaving a relationship over because you had a boy best friend. Like, let's be for real, we grown.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking y'all. What y'all gonna do in this situation?
I would prefer. No, I would prefer.
But would you leave? Would you leave in my situation?
Leave?
Would you be going?
Nah. But I definitely dated a girl one time that had a male best friend, and we broke up over something that had nothing to do with that. And then like years later, that wasn't her male best friend no more.
That's her man.
So nah, nigga wasn't even around no more.
You killed him?
Type shit right from New York. Yo, I'm gonna ball out, man.
I'm gonna ball out. That's it, man. Anything else, gentlemen? Y'all want to promo anything? Y'all want to do anything? You want to tell us about your streetwear?
Yeah, you know, Riding Apple Club. It's you know how this shit is. I try to wear this shit as often as I can. We got some new shit coming out, some shit that already dropped. There's a current giveaway going on right now up until May 2nd. And yeah, please support that.
Jack, you got any music you're trying to pump?
Yeah, you already know Jack of Hearts I dropped in March. Still out on Apple Music, on my Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. Check out my gram, Naeem Jackman.
My man, you got anything you trying to pump?
Not really, but you could go check my brother music out, Remo Porter on Instagram. He got some new shit out. No Rest for the Weary. My nigga Jack shit, like you just heard. Go check that out.
Cash, you got
Konnichiwa.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in once again to the Gas Money Podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below what your favorite subject or any opinion you have on anything that we spoke about today. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss another upload. And also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at gas.money.podcast. Konnichiwa. I was like, on my sub.
Hey,
AG, take us out.
I thought that's her like meant perfect. Can I get a perfect?
Perfect.